Hello! My God, hello everybody. Welcome back. Sorry for the late arrival. I had everything going like sunshine and rainbows. I was doing tons of reactions. I had the whole day wide open, and then the sump pump in my house broke. And then the plow truck wouldn't start. It's supposed to snow tomorrow. So all of these things had to be fixed. And then I was like, you know what? Maybe I'll grab a bite to eat before I start. And then the arcade calls and goes, we're out of quarters. So literally up until about 4:45, I was like, nothing to do, just reacting to shows, getting my life done. And there wasn't much to get done. And then all of a sudden, everything went wrong in an hour. So hello to everybody. I'm here. Sorry that I'm 15, 20 minutes late. But let's say hello to everybody. We got Veroji, Michael, my brother, the dude, JB, and Ace is probably lingering in the background somewhere. There's probably not a lot of comments because I just posted this like 5 minutes after it was supposed to already have started. But clever name I made, Ninja Master, Colvin in spirit, because I thought I saw Colvin's name, but I did not. But like I said, Holly Mac is there. Holly Mac, I did see you. Hello, bidet, everybody. But yes, we'll give people some time because one, I didn't post it, and two, I'm late. So there's a very good chance that everybody in the world, the whole world, doesn't know that I'm here right now. Oh my God. That was the ad. That was the ad for White Out Survival. I keep getting ads for that. All right, like and subscribe if you haven't. We're already double digits, so at least we're there. I didn't even put up my account likes yet. Ready? Let me go. Is this my? Let me jump in real quick. We're gonna do this. I'm just gonna add my like. I didn't even do my like. Like usually I do. Oh, that's gonna get loud. The crazy part is, I think. Well, honestly, I'm just gonna grab this and put this over here because that is exactly where we are, and I feel like it was perfectly timed. Where's the clock? 2:13:48. 2. Ooh, oh wait, that's time. Oh no, 1:30:17. Yeah, I gotta go back a couple. It sounded like they're not saying anything for a couple seconds. All right, first let me dial down this. Unmute this. Dial it down to a 9. Now you're going to hear volume. Well, I might as well go to black screen because we're starting soon anyway. So 1:30:17, I think it said. But I think they're not, like I said, I think they're not speaking for a while because I didn't hear anybody talking and I had it going for a bit.
Like, I don't think she's as horrible as you're afraid she is.
All right, 1:30:17. I think no one speaks for a bit. But we're talking about the Raven Queen, the matron of ravens. That's who Vex'ahlia is talking about to her brother. And we already know a lot of this. Let me jog on down. Ninja is here. Colvin is here. I'm here just in the middle of work. Colvin, that's right. You did say that. Everybody, so that's where we're at right now. We're talking to Vax. Vex and Vax are talking. We're talking matron of the ravens. And I'm trying to think if there's anything else important we should talk about. We're going into the Frostweald. I don't know why do I want to say wild? I know it's not WILD, but I feel like there's a way you could spell it that kind of sounds that way. I have no clue what the plan is. I am just being kidnapped. LOL. What is happening here? I will only be in the chat for a little bit today. Friends are taking me out for a belated birthday. Oh, okay. So Ninja will be in the chat. Ninja, I wish you all the best. I'm sure if it is your friends, you will have a glorious time, unless they have been plotting this your whole life and they've only been your friends for this day. Be afraid and also be careful. I was here, but got you all on the background tonight. Been cold, got hot for a couple days, and now they're coming out of the woodwork. They fuck off when it stays cold. Oh, what do we talk about? Hello, switch to all, and there. Oh, well, let me do the live chat first off, because I probably don't see Leading Blind. There's Leading Blind. Leading Blind. See, I have no clue. No, that's not Leading Blind, but here. My feed has been invaded by clips for the Testament of Ann Lee. I don't know what that is. The Testament of Ann Lee. Leading Blind, it is good to see you, though. Hello. As soon as something I read said live or something, and it made me think. Been cold, got hot for a couple days, and now they're coming out of the wood. Something I just read made me go, oh shit, I gotta turn my stream on. It's better. It better not snow. I haven't had a day or spent quality time with my husband in a month. Tomorrow or tonight, right after we're done with this, I'm not going to drink as much. I have a little bit of alcohol here to do a couple shots if we need to, but I plan on not drinking too much because I'm getting picked up by Lauren. So technically I could drink because I don't have to drive. But Lauren is going to pick me up. And I'm going back to her place, and I'm probably going to hang out there all day tomorrow and just be lazy and we're supposed to get stuff done, but we could do it from home. So basically tomorrow is like a very easygoing day, and I get picked up tonight. So it's like tonight starts like a mini vacation in my mind. But that being said, it's supposed to snow tomorrow, at least where I am. I don't know if it's supposed to snow. I'm assuming it's more of an East Coast thing. I don't even know how much we're supposed to get. All I know is I just did some rapid preparations. Like I said, I had to make sure the sump pump was working. We don't want to have the water pipes get frozen and everything, and then the power goes out. And I had to get the plow truck right. For some reason, like right around Black Friday, I think I even told you guys, I bought a brand new battery for the plow truck specifically so I didn't have to worry about the snow and the truck. And last time it snowed, it was like Christmas and my brother was here and the plow truck wouldn't start and the battery was like defective. And I'm like, are you freaking kidding me? So I just took out the battery and put in another new one today. I ran it in the morning. I tested it all day. It seems to be perfect. So everything is good and well with that. But now I got everything ready to go. We got bags of salt, and I don't even know what we're looking at this point. But we're going to look it up right now. 500 inches, everybody. That's what we're getting tonight. It says around, I want to say 4 a.m., 3 to 4 a.m. Oh no, it's going to snow a lot in the morning probably. There's like the highest I see is a 67% chance, and that's around noon tomorrow. So, point being, I'm staying off the roads. Jay, like your hoodie. Thank you. This was given to me by Ray last Christmas. Ray gave this to me. Yo, Jay, Testament is an art house, not musical film about the religious leader of the Shakers, I think. I don't know what the Shakers are either, but interesting. Testament. I'm gonna check it out. I'm gonna look it up later when I remember. Or is it weird like Waldo? Weld like Jib or Tig? I'm in Connecticut, should get 0 to 3 inches. Yeah, my guess is it's not a whole lot. My guess is I'll be fine. But let's jump in because we're already way late on the game. I think there's only an hour and a half, so it's a nice, easy watch. Not that they aren't all, but it's like quick, and there is a break somewhere. Where's the break? I think Vero put it. I think it's around the 2-hour mark. So we're going to have like 30 minutes and then a break and then an hour, and here we go. Ready, everybody? Oh, I didn't do the clock. We have to do the clock. Will the clock work this week? Is the ultimate question. That's not the clock. Is this the clock? Yeah, I totally forgot. The clock is working. Back up. Thank you to the great and powerful Shodor. I don't know what that is. It has just become what I know as the clock. Shodor's stopwatch. So thanks, everybody. Bow. We're going to do a shot to the great. Maybe we should do that every week. We'll have one shot for Shodor in hopes that he continues to work for us after 1 week or actually it was probably about a month. There was like a good 2 or 3 weeks where we did not have a clock. And it's because this app wasn't working, and now it is, or whatever. All right, everybody, get ready. We're doing 3, 2, 1 in a minute. As soon as I get everything up and going, we'll go like that. We'll have Matt have a little haircut. Matt has no top of head. We're good. Oh, wait, I have to put it over here. All right, everybody. Oh, that's right. Liam is hugged in because of Ashley. I'm like, why is it not where it normally should be? I feel like I'll go like that. All right, everybody, here we go. 3, 2, 1, go.
Can I tell you what I found?
Yes, please.
And we're going to have to reset in 30 minutes, so get ready
it says
to
that
rumble.
those that follow her
Like and subscribe if you
must
haven't.
hold no pity for those who suffer and die, for death is the natural end of life.
Is the natural end of life.
Bring down the proud who try to cast off the chains of fate. As the instrument of the Raven Queen, you must punish hubris where you find it. Bring down those who try to cast off the chains of fate. The Raven Queen represents death, right? Therefore, she hates those that live an immortal life. She hates vampires. We hate vampires.
All right,
They're terrible people.
read it that way.
Right? That's not bad. Watch
I mean, I
reports
feel
of
like you could look at
Orcus
anything in a positive
stamp
way,
them
but
up
I
whenever they
get where
arrive.
she's going. And I honestly, we do
Orcus
know
is
the Raven
bad.
Queen isn't
If she
all
hates
bad.
him, then she must not be that terrible.
Look at Vax. Vax
He's
knows
already
things.
speaking to me.
Oh. And?
She wants my
I don't
head.
know Vex'ahlia. I
She
don't
wants
know what
blood.
this means. I know that she's not a force for evil. Neither are funeral homes. I don't want
No.
to bed down in one.
Well, that's
But
understandable.
it doesn't matter. And I do it again because I did it for you. And I am trying to come to terms with it. Not knowing
Where'd
what it
the
is.
clock go? Oh, my bad.
Well.
My bad. I'm a horrible person. There it is. It's back. It's back. Shodor took it away because we forgot to take a shot to him.
Shadows.
The great Shodor took
You've made
away.
them your
Here, we're
home.
going to do a shot to Shodor, everybody. Let's
Am
go.
I right?
Maybe so.
Take some of this
I mean, this is a time you can either
bourbon with me.
let those shadows swallow you down and keep
Here we
falling
go.
into a
To the
hole,
great
or
Shodor.
you can use
May
them
he
to your
always
advantage.
Give us
You can
booze.
become a champion.
Isn't Shodor
pretty
from the
fucking badass,
That's
ask
Shandor.
me.
That's the great Shandor, but very
That
close,
is
very
on the
close,
smells.
clever. You get a shot later just for knowing that it was close to
Several
Shandor.
centuries
Ego,
old.
the
It's
great
not
ego
pleasant.
Maybe we can get you
Shandor.
some oils or something
But
to put
cheers.
on it.
Two.
Maybe.
What I'm saying is,
Whoever the hell
brother,
I just said was getting the shot. Oh,
proud
Shodor.
of you.
Shodor's clock.
and I'm happy for you, and I'm so thankful for you. And you don't need to be frightened.
Ooh, that's a nice
It's a wonderful thing.
chilled iced bourbon right there.
Not many fucking people can say they're a champion of a fucking god.
How many?
Listen.
Probably a lot. What if it's like a lot?
I'll take what you say under consideration. Again, I don't.
Is there any shots
none of us
needed to be
do, and I
taken
don't
for
know what
any
this means.
any
No.
I'm waiting
births,
to see.
any celebrities pass away,
Alright.
anything like that? What do we got going on?
As someone who's seen the other side and has come back thanks to you, there's no use living your life in fear.
That checks out. It was ticking my
And I love
noggin
that
for
stuff.
some reason. I like it. I
not
like
just
it. I
melts
like
my
the
heart.
movie reference thought
I
process.
love you for that.
Everything
Don't be
is a
afraid to
movie
be that.
reference.
I have no clever answer to give you.
That's wonderful. I love you. And I walk away.
Walks away dramatically. It's funny you bring that up because I was watching Red Letter Media the other day. Clever, you probably, you maybe seen this. It was a more recent episode in the last month or so, and they were discussing
everyone's tucked in for the night.
what Ego Shandor's name was. Because I think it was Jay was like, oh my god, that's so close. It was a trivia. Maybe it was trivia. It might have been trivia, but Jay and Mike were trying to figure out Ego Shandor's name.
Projects I wanted.
And I feel like it was
You mean the
a
all-purpose
more
one?
recent episode.
The room of requirements.
Unless I was watching some old
I'm a
thing.
little worried by what all-purpose necessarily means, but
Don't look in there.
Because he was going Ivan. I think he said, wasn't it Ivan Shandor or Ivan Shandor?
Oh my god.
it's not really a work table, is it?
It is the danger room.
The danger room.
It's all purposes, Percy. All
Okay.
purposes.
My god, that's
Yes,
worth
it is
a shot.
private room. No one
Seriously.
can hear you screaming.
Take a shot for me, not dying after eating a stink bug that was hiding in my Tums
I can
last
give you
week.
some servants to help you set something up.
Clever,
bring in
my
some
god.
tables,
You were getting
whatever.
the shot anyway,
You know, we
but
don't have
dear
much in
lord,
here.
but you
We're not
still
prepared for
didn't order. I did not.
chemical reaction.
Leading
Nothing
blind.
complicated,
This
just some
this
very basic blacksmithing.
this I didn't get. This was from
Do I have
Lauren.
that stuff? Anything?
So
to
Lauren
help
got
him?
this
Yeah,
for me.
you wanna-
It was
if it
not
was
my
prepared
choice.
within the house,
I
If
tried
I
to make
did, I
enough
probably would have
stuff
thought
for all of us
immediately
to
of
have
the
done.
I can
pecan
think of some
praline
very sexy things that can be done
whiskey.
with an anvil.
It was probably one of those
about it.
newer Ghostbuster ones.
Gnome size.
That's
So that was a hot minute ago. Yeah, I feel like it was a new video, but it's very possible that I was watching a new video
Yes.
and then it went
Stanley's
into an
helping me,
old video
helping me
because
find a room
I'll
that
just let it
apparently is
run.
so soundproof we don't
If I
actually
watch a
hear
new Red
anyone
Letter
else's
Mania,
Oh, that's
I will
fantastic.
rewatch
I might
old
join you.
episodes
We're
for
gonna have a
hours
working
just
dinner.
because
I'll
I
send some
find them
chicken
to be
I
the
can't
greatest
stop.
thing
Yes.
ever.
More about cows.
No cows in my room either, please.
What about
I
cows?
join Percy and help him.
Okay.
But
You
is
guys
there
find
any-
the all-purpose room in which it does
any,
have the basics
celebrity
required for
births
smithing.
or deaths
The
or
smithing
ban-
gear that
or-
is brought to you
or
by
any
the servants
reason?
in itself
Any
is
reason at all?
Very, very finely crafted and neatly
just want a
weighted.
reason
It's
to
really
drink.
impressive. And you look at the label, and it has a small timer on it before it
I'm
becomes
going on my backup account,
immaterial.
liking the video.
But I can.
What are we at right now? Oh, we got a decent amount of people in here. Like the video and subscribe if you have not, everybody. Like the video, subscribe. If we hit 50, we'll do bonus time. There is always, we'll jump right into episode 49. Because right now we're finishing this regardless.
For the moment, because I don't have
So
everything I
we
need
hit
to-
50
to-
likes.
I just wanna
Episode
work on a piece of jewelry,
49
if that's okay.
is in our future, our near future.
Work on jewelry.
I want to construct a little piece of jewelry, if that's okay. Not magical.
Do you have a jeweler's kit?
Do I have a jeweler's kit? I mean,
It's a whole different skill set, man.
I can't tinker something.
You can
Tinker.
something,
I
but
mean,
jewelry is
in
different.
Warcraft, World of Warcraft,
No, well, this is
Everything is a different
It actually is going to be a functional object.
skill.
What is the function of this object?
I'm pretty sure
Tell me.
jewel making
I
is
know,
one
and
of them.
This is something. I'm so sorry. I
I'm
have
gonna
I
make
never
something.
messed
Make me
with
roll
it.
for it.
If it was one of them, I
fine.
never messed with
It's
it.
not
My
gonna
brother, I
happen.
think,
It's,
did. That's the only reason why I kind of
I
remember.
want to make a.
But I feel like
so sorry, I'm
skill
using the
sets.
Word.
Hey, Percy, what you trying to make?
Something that's too complicated to explain to you. I'm blanking on. I may have
Way
to
to
just give you
make
the name.
Keyleth feel stupid.
Like a little herb pouch, like a little one of those cages that close up to put herbs in them.
Oh, like you make tea with?
Yes. Like
Okay, it won't be pretty, but
Like a
you can make
diffuser?
something functional. Yeah, go make a tinkering check.
all right. I'll make
Alright.
it pretty later.
This could
Like
be.
I'll make it
Sound
pretty
like that with a
later.
bunch
So
of
we have
shit
a
in it.
tinkering. Atlas
Dexterity mod, because it's a very
Redux,
complicated
what
piece
is
based on what you've
up?
constructed in the past. It's more about just.
I thought you wrote Hot
Hot.
Boy because Hot Boy is a character in Mighty Nine. I
thank
literally
God,
my
that's a
eye
terrible
vision,
roll.
my eye vision, as opposed to my other vision.
14.
My
Okay,
vision
takes the better
is
part of the
not
night.
great. Atlas Redux, welcome, my friend. You're getting a
With
shot right
job
now,
this small,
Atlas.
it's on a whole lot, you can assist with some
Atlas
tools.
I'm
has
not gonna
been
run the whole
a
night.
Patreon
Sometime I'm
member
just
for
gonna be like, I don't
many,
have
many
the
moons.
design yet. I'm gonna. This
It
is
is because
something
of
I wanna
Atlas
write,
that we
so
have glorious
this is gonna
shows
be working towards
like
it.
Eureka
So you get the first stage of that.
and Warehouse
set and ready to
13.
go.
Think of the name of what it is.
and other things, I'm sure. But Atlas, to the great Atlas Redux, everybody.
Find yourself
Atlas,
to
I'm
rest,
happy to see you
tasks
made it.
completed to the
I
extent of what you
feel
wanted
like,
to,
is this the
conversations
first time?
finished.
I feel like you've been in the
You
chat
find yourself to breakfast,
once or
a
twice before.
delightful
But cheers
spread of
to
breakfast
Atlas
chickens
Redux.
prepared for you.
Ear visions are very
I pick one up
underrated.
off the table and I say,
Hey, Vex.
"Oh shit! I'm not even on my."
All of you duck instinctively as the chicken has enough time to arc and begin to plummet down before she gets her arrow out, and you see her
Shot
aiming downward as
for
it falls.
Atlas.
As she
Shots
releases the
for
arrow.
Atlas.
It manages to catch it. Go ahead.
What
and roll
brings
for
you
attack.
here today, my good friend?
How well it hits.
Oh,
Are
that's
you
good.
ever following along with Critical Role? I don't know if you are
28, 28,
a
28.
frequent watcher of this.
It pins the chicken to the wall.
I've only
which is
seen
then
them
sacked.
in the
wood
Discord.
actually
Panic in the Discord.
hits the ground. One of the servants scoops it up and sets it back on the table in front of Keyleth with the broken arrow shaft sticking.
20 minutes, and we're at
I like that game. It's my
the
favorite
break.
game.
I don't do socials, stresses me, but I just woke
I
up
need to practice.
and I'm
more.
chill, so
I need-
good
but
to
I
have
need-
you, my friend.
we have
Good
much
to have you.
Stuff to do.
Feel free
Yeah, we
to
have
sit
stuff
and
to do,
listen
and
to
I'm
the
still
insanity.
I would
I
love
should've
that
to
we
see
speak.
for 5 minutes.
I'm sure I
get
will
up on that rim
progressively
and
get
fly
more
around
intoxicated
Yeah,
and
put some arrows and some
All right,
tell
fine. I'll
stories.
fucking practice.
I'm still
does it
itching.
does it
I've been
help
catching
me
up.
though
Have to
that I
have
feel
something on while grinding in WoW. I like it. We were just talking about it.
And 7 servants to each have a loaded.
Literally, what are the odds?
chicken
We
at
were
the
just
ready.
talking about WoW.
I start flying.
Vax, you can do the honors and say the polls.
I clench really hard with my thighs.
Atlas is in
trying
the
to hold on
land
to
of
this
Licorice.
moment.
Licorice.
As the rest of you enjoy what is the
Licorice.
strangest in
Licorice.
medieval
I said
times
licorice.
experience.
You see, liquor is always on my mind. Liquor is quicker.
to the raised
Candy
ceiling
is
of the
dandy,
dining
but
room
liquor is
area.
quicker.
You watch Vex spiral around on her broom before Scanlan.
Vax is saying pull. Pull!
I love that we're doing the arrow tricks again.
With disadvantage.
Back to our wonderful world of arrow tricks. And we are not gonna do well.
Say it.
A one again.
Easiest number to count to.
Oh
So,
my god,
As
this
the first
is.
chicken goes
I
in the air,
now I want nothing
she
but
reaches
this.
and goes to aim. However, she catches herself. The broom kind of throws her off, and she stops just in time and haphazardly
isn't she?
focuses on just the chicken, not realizing where the chicken had now fallen past. Releases it.
Shit.
Scanlan, I want you to make a dexterity saving throw.
My god, dexterity on Scanlan because Scanlan's about to get shot.
9.
Not
Roll
good.
damage for your.
There we go. Roll damage. Yeah, 9. I would imagine that Scanlan would get hit.
Oh, it's automatic.
It's probably gonna hit him in his hand.
Okay.
My guess is it's not hard. It's not the worst. 9 is pretty bad, but it's not like the worst. I'm guessing Scanlan is gonna get hit in the hand,
So Scanlan, as you're
and then
watching
she
this
rolls
chewing,
17.
Suddenly,
Oh my god, Scanlan is screaming his head off.
Like, cast
Look at
Cure Wounds on him.
Keyleth died. Keyleth died.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
chicken just dangling at the end.
Liam has lost his shit. Liam has literally lost his shit.
Everywhere. Just applauding.
Oh my god.
Again. Again.
Did Matt say that? Did Matt say that Scanlan took it in the neck? I'm pretty sure like Sam just like took control of the situation and acted like it hit him in the neck. Cause Matt went like this. Matt went like thunk, like you sunk back, like you got shot in the torso. Matt did one of those, and then Sam, I feel like, was just like, no, we're making it crazy.
It's just 1d8. Do I add anything?
1d8 plus your wisdom modifier.
That's my
The
wisdom.
broom shenanigans are the best.
11.
So you heal 11 hit points.
Oh, can I pull out the arrow?
Sure. A gout of blood kind of sprays
I
out.
just hold my hand there. Mike, can you help?
Poor Scanlan. Yeah, Pike. I like that Laura's doing the blood spewing out.
Pike.
Yes, and there are too many chickens in here anyway.
There's too many chickens anyway. Sam made it as he does. I love it.
Just casting a cure
Been
wounds.
binging the Farscape reactions as well. Extremely hyped for the movie. It's fantastic. I
Wound
just
closes,
watched
Pike reaches out
4
and
episodes today,
a
Atlas.
chuckle.
Literally right before I jumped on here. I had to run to the arcade in between. But I marathoned.
What did you say?
I'm up to
How much did you
almost
heal? 1d8
halfway
plus
through
5?
the final season. I think I'm on episode 9
amazing.
of season 4. But I just watched a bunch. The last one I watched was...
I'm back.
You're back.
I'm trying to think of which is the last one. The shrink one. They were shrinking, like Honey, I Shrunk the Kids stuff.
Thank you, Pike. Thank
You're
gods you were here. All right. Well, let's say breakfast is over.
I'm gonna practice a bit more, you guys.
The other,
But yeah, Farscape
the
is
other,
amazing. I love
servants are holding
Farscape.
their chickens at the
Farscape.
ready.
If I watch Farscape as a younger person, like when it dropped, I feel like that would be one of my go-to favorites.
Okay.
I could totally see myself rewatching it just for fun.
The chicken and throws it and punches it in the air.
I've said this
Hold
before,
on.
but Farscape reminds me
roll a strength
of
check. Just roll a d20 and
like
add
a
plus
quantum
4 to
leap
it.
or something like that.
20
Like
chicken
just
McNuggets.
you could jump into any episode. Some are connected and some go back to older episodes and stuff. But for the most part, you can
Roll
kind of
d20
just jump in
add
and
4 to it.
enjoy the
greater good.
fun sci-fi of it all.
Okay,
What
so
episode
I'm
of Who are you on?
11.
I still
Okay.
haven't watched any Who since we last
batter up with
talked.
a
I'm
Pike
so
punch.
far ahead on Doctor Who that I haven't
We'll say for
watched
the
any
sake
in
of brevity on
months.
this. Go ahead and roll one more attack. And we'll
I'm
we'll
pretty
count
sure
the rest of the
wherever
show.
I was at last time we talked, which was like a month or two ago, is where I still am.
16.
16.
Scanlan
okay.
feeds
you.
you
Do manage to recover
freaking chicken,
your,
and you
your sense
shoot
of
him in
self-esteem
the
as you
neck.
manage
Yeah,
to
tell me
pin a
about
couple
it.
more
What a
chickens
bunch
against the
of
walls of the table
malarkey.
in here. But each arrow is just a reminder.
Has
of
anybody
one
seen any
stray that
movies?
begins
Neil or
whole
anybody in
breakfast
the chat?
excursion.
I was
Sorry
thinking
about
of this
that, man.
weekend,
Great job.
Primate,
Guys, this was the best.
28 Days
brunch
Later,
I've
Bone
ever done.
Temple,
I will
and
never
something else
forget
came out.
That was great.
And Lauren
Thank
is
you for
always
that.
down for a
Sure,
movie, and
sure.
tomorrow we have
Probably
off.
get a star.
So I was thinking of
Yeah.
doing like a
Question
double
before
feature
we
with
leave, you
Lauren.
guys.
Gonna make the
And
archers
she's
right
not a
there.
fan of horror, but she
Yes.
said she would be down to see Primate. Oh, Greenland 2.
Do we want to travel?
As
via
weird as it
Windwalker,
is,
or are we
Greenland
okay,
2 came out,
We're only 8
which I
hours away.
can't even believe they made a sequel.
I can save
And I
my
thought
food.
Greenland 1 was
save
pretty
it.
amazing. And then it's funny on top of
We
it that
might come
there's
across
Greenland
some
is all
wolves.
over the news now
That's true.
on top of it, just in general, in real
No,
life.
right?
No,
I could use some.
All right, let's set out.
All right.
Let's set out.
You guys.
But yeah, does
sit
anybody
behind yourself,
know
steady yourselves
anything
as you
about
step
them?
out,
Primate
and,
or
the
Bone
door
Temple?
closes behind you.
Clever. I feel like you were a fan of the
you choose to
last
leave the spell up, or
28
you
Days
just
Later.
fade it
Me
as
and my
you walk
sister
along?
were not a
If I give
fan
it up,
of
can
the
anyone go
first
in
part
there?
of Bone
Anyone
Temple.
you allow into it.
It ended in such a bizarre way that it had me intrigued to the point where I
I'll shut the
want to
door
see
and hide
it.
the key under a rock.
But I feel like you were a fan of the first
You
part.
guys continue walking southward.
The only movie I'm excited for is
about
Project
another-
Hail Mary.
7 to 8 hours of travel.
I saw something about
on
that, but I
way
don't know
begin
what
to
that
see
is.
Stormcrest
I know I
mountains in the
heard
distance
of
get
that.
closer and
You
loom
need to
larger
add a
and larger.
YouTube vid
And
to
you
the
get feel
end
the Stormcrest
of
mountains, definitely, because there's
Season
a,
7, Episode
very
5,
large
and there's a few
storm
things going
surge
on
that seems
later.
to rise from the.
Let me know what
the
it is. How
ocean
long
to
is the YouTube
east
vid,
of it
Mike?
That has caused a very heavy thunderstorm.
I
that's blasting
I
through
think I'm
sort of
on
peaks
episode
of the mountains
5.
from this distance.
I'm
There are
pretty sure I'm
clusters
on
of
episode
trees
5
and
of season
forest
7.
areas along, but ahead of you, you can see.
Or I have
coated
one
in
more
very,
till
very
I'm on episode
bright,
5.
Visibly white.
You need to add a
forest.
YouTube
This is
video.
the
Let me
Frostweald.
talk
It's
to me
not
about
fault.
it in
And once again, You've been here
Discord.
before,
Or
and
you could tell me
there is
here,
an
either way.
essence, and you don't recall the
But I'll
specific
probably
reason
forget.
for it. But
Haven't
there
seen
was-
anything
there is
new
a
in a
purpose
while.
terms of
Last I
why
watched was the
this
Wild
one
Robot.
area is perpetually
I thought
sitting
it
in the heart
had
of winter.
severe
And
pacing
amongst
issues,
what is
despite
a
that.
relatively temperate,
What others
in some
say,
places
I'm
almost,
holding off
you know,
Wicked Part 2
tropical,
until my sister comes
temperature
around.
layer. It is
I
very,
don't know if I've ever seen it. I know the Wild
strange and
Robot.
part of the
I know what it
calling
is.
to the Frostweald that
I don't
it
think
is
I've seen it,
perpetually
though.
locked in a winter state. You
Project Hail Mary, I love the book. Oh, people are saying read the book. Clever, read the book. Atlas is saying it too. Project Hail Mary, why? Is there a trailer? Who's in it? I don't think I've seen it. I know I've heard this name,
find the path.
but I feel like I have not seen anything to do with
Gives
it.
me the most direct, shortest
Let me know
route, as long as I'm on the
in
same
the-
thing
in the
of
chat
existence of
If there is 500
where
trailers
I'm
for this
going,
movie.
if I have a vague idea of where I'm going.
Whispery voices get a communications
Where are you going?
degree.
We're going to
Sorry, I do this for a living.
the Stormcrest
And,
Mountains, right?
Clever is getting a shot
We're
because
trying to get to the Stormcrest
Clever
Mountains through. But we're
almost
also
got
looking for the band
Ego
of
Shandor.
orcs traveling.
and Clever's amazing
So
regardless.
if you
So,
name
Clever,
a destination on another
to the
planet
great
existence,
Clever
a
name
destination
I
that moves,
made,
or a
we are
destination
doing
that isn't
this
specific,
hearty
such as like Green
chocolate
Lager,
bourbon
Green Dragon's Lair,
from the
spelled
great
fast.
mountains of Lake
But
Minnetonka.
we're in the Frostweald, right?
Cheers
Or you're approaching it now.
to Atlas.
And is the Frostweald
I mean,
considered on a different
I almost
plane?
gave Atlas 2 to Atlas. I love you,
Okay.
but
But
you don't
have
get
a
2
specific
shots. It's illegal.
location that you are familiar with that you want to
The
Well,
clever
like,
name I
find
made.
us
I had
the
to
shortest,
think about it for a
most
second.
direct
Clever. I
route to the
apologize for half
Have you been there?
hijacking your shot away from
Yeah,
you.
you can see them.
To the great Clever.
I'm trying to figure out if for the spell to work, you have to choose a specific location that you're already familiar with to lead you to it.
Right.
So what are you saying?
Stormcrest Mountains.
Okay.
But just because I can see them doesn't necessarily mean we're going to find the most direct path, shortest direct path.
Lauren texted me and said she is meeting up with a
Or is this
friend
a waste of a spell and I should just
and to take my time,
Give
basically.
you the
So
benefit to say that
I am not afraid to get a little drunker than I planned. In my head, I was like, if she's picking me up in an hour, I don't want to be sloppy. But if she's picking me up in 2 hours, then it's fair game. Welcome to the
You had a
party.
very specific bit of information for it, for a general like location or a location you're unaware of. The spell wouldn't have any
We
effect.
maybe
Okay.
you could think of the location of her, the mate, the Sphinx's mate.
I don't know.
Lauren probably is having a drink herself anyway, so it's not like, you know,
That's why I was trying to do
she'll
Stormcrest
stay
Mountains.
good.
Apparently that's not specific
She's
enough.
a good person. She does not drink and drive,
It's
but
specific. It's just we
she's
can see
probably
them.
gonna have a starter and go home. I sent you the trailer. Will the indecencies
So as you guys press forward to the
The
outside of the
decency? Oh, the
Frostweald,
indecencies never end. I was like, I can't read. I'm so
covered tree line
blind.
is a very familiar sight from your last time traveling.
Ridiculous. I gotta go to the
canopies,
eye doctor. I just realized my
pine-like
insurance
trees
covers
that interlock
eye.
with
I think I
windless
said this to you
snowfall.
guys
It is a
before,
fairly
but I've
dark
never
interior
scheduled an
except
appointment
for
yet.
The frozen over
When I
canopy.
renewed it, I'm like, oh yeah, that's
Slick
right. My
surfaces
insurance
and knee-deep,
gives me free
snowbanks
glasses, and I don't
just,
take advantage of this.
permeate this entire forest region. Your breath is immediately visible as you step past that threshold, and the temperature drops about 40 degrees from what it was before, getting steadily colder the further in you travel.
But you're glad you have that beard now, huh?
I'm very happy
Keeps you warm.
that Travis has that beard. It keeps you warm.
It's actually quite nice.
I'm writing a note to myself. Check.
For me.
Trailer.
Yeah, your
Project.
people. Did you grow up in the cold?
Yeah, we're pretty cool.
Mary.
Wow.
Pressing in as the temperature drops.
I'm writing
further and
notes to
further,
myself
you
to remember
occasionally come
things.
across a broken sunbeam that manages to penetrate aspects or different places
forgot
in the
the last
canopy,
thing.
and even stepping into those, they don't lend any
Oh, well.
change in temperature or warmth.
I gotta
the
spell
enchantment
you-
surrounds this entire forest.
You,
doesn't seem
I
to be
gotta spell
providing
you.
such
Y'all
natural
remind me.
incursions.
You, I gotta spell you.
Everyone go ahead
Could
and
trade two. What is that? WH13s again for Wild Robot if you want. Oh my God! I don't know why I never know what WH13 is.
Are we
Like
in the
I
woods?
always have to think about it for a minute, and I'm an idiot. I could trade for Wild Robot if we want. It is a fantastic movie. I just had an issue with some of the pacing. It's up to you,
15.
Atlas. If you want to, I'm down. I'll do it this weekend. Football. There's 2 weeks of football left, and then the Super Bowl, and I am got my weekends back. Lauren the other day was like, Jay, you son of a... No, she didn't say anything like me and like that. But she was like, I thought you said when the playoffs start, there's like less football. And I'm like, well, now there's games all day Saturday and Sunday, and Monday night is the Steelers. And she's like, that seems like more football than normal. And I'm like, well, there's less games, but they spread them out over more time. So technically, to a person that doesn't watch football, it is
a couple of small
more
stone ruins
time-consuming,
and
but
a
less
single
games to watch.
obelisk. Like
And she was like, I feel like football's never going to end. And she's not against it or anything. It's just, I told her, I'm like, oh, like the playoffs are starting. So now there's like football one day a week. And in my head, I'm thinking there's just one day a week. But
from this distance,
clearly I'm wrong. But now this week,
You
there's
don't
just
see any
Saturday and
figures,
Sunday.
there's no movement,
There's
there's
2 games
just
on
that
Saturday,
stone piece.
2 games on Sunday,
at a slight
1
angle.
game next week,
just kind of stand
or 2
out
games
amongst
next
the rest
week,
of the
and then
tribe.
the Super Bowl.
What do you see?
So it's really narrowing down. There's
Fucking obelisk. There's a
4
six-
games this week, 2
stone
games,
thing,
like
well.
7 games, counting the Super Bowl.
So?
And I'm not counting the Pro Bowl. They're not even calling it the Pro Bowl anymore. They're calling it like the flag football event or something like that.
Everyone else.
But I don't
big
count that.
obelisk?
There are 7 games
any
left
birds,
this
anything like
year.
that around?
Well, not this year, this season in football,
listening?
counting the Super Bowl.
That's what's interesting is usually
I
forest,
do
because
Wild
there's
Robot then.
so
I
much
did watch it
life,
twice despite my
there is
issue with it.
perpetual sound of things that
Down,
move
I'm
amongst
down.
the
I am
bones
down.
and
I've been doing
tree
so
line.
much animated.
Because it's so
I go
cold
through
here,
phases, and right now I'm
eerily
definitely in an
silent.
animated
Every
phase.
footfall that hits
Like
the
I'm
snow, you can hear
I'm
the crunch,
liking what I'm
the sound
watching.
of
We're doing
echoing
Gravity
nearby.
Falls. We did
The
Fiona and
vicinity,
Cake. Rama
there
1
is
half,
just
Mighty
a
Nine,
still,
Vox Machina
silent
starting
atmosphere in
soon.
this forest.
Delicious in Dungeons coming back. I saw that Delicious in Dungeon
check
is
if it's
back.
safe to move on,
I think
and
they
I
said
reached out to scoop
April,
up a
maybe,
handful of snow,
possibly.
right? It's like snow.
I miss Delicious in Dungeon. I was a big fan of it.
How's it taste?
So yes, Wild
It's
Robot.
the clearest snow you've
We
tasted
shall
in a
do
long
it.
time.
Shit's crazy pure, yo.
Atlas knows. We just did the Princess
then
and the
we're safe
Frog.
to move
I
ahead.
just did it on Patreon. Leading Blind or whoever might be interested besides.
Everybody starts inhaling
Atlas.
snow.
It was the winner of the monthly poll, The Princess and the Frog. I'd never seen it.
Who wants
Disney.
to come with me to the
I
obelisk?
enjoyed
I'm
it.
gonna hide behind
New
the tree and
Orleans. I'm a
watch.
New Orleans Saints fan, so right
For
away I
what?
was
Why are you hiding?
loving
I'm
the
just gonna keep
area
going.
and where we're involved with.
There's nobody out here.
That's right.
Bad luck.
Things lately. I'm letting other
Keyleth,
people
What are
know.
you talking
I'm going.
There's a big obelisk.
Grog,
Pike's coming.
Big obelisk is the head.
It's a Grog,
A big
Keyleth,
obelisk.
Pike, and Scanlan are all going forward.
So yeah,
looks like
probably
hiding behind a
Sunday,
tree.
either Sunday or
taking
Monday
the
morning. I'll do
Sunday
Wild
down.
Robot.
I'm getting
But
another
that's
angle so that we have
is that
two
for the
different
wait,
vantage
Alice?
points
You want
of
to do it
what
this
may
month?
happen.
All right.
Could
You guys kind of
trade.
Getting a
split
little
off.
Atlas, you want it to be this month,
I'm kind of
or do you want to
brain
wait till
fog,
next
so
month? It's up to you. Either way is fine with me.
Vax kind of splinter off to the left. Vax, you go ahead and take the right, and you kind of head around this,
Where are we going?
clearing, while the rest of you walk.
Because
into
I'll
the
do it.
center.
I'll do it Monday and drop it with this week's stuff if you
No,
want.
it's a thing. We're gonna let Grog.
But like I said, it's up to you.
You guys approach, and
I'm gonna watch
as you're
everything on
stepping
probably
through the
Monday. Now
snowfall,
that I
right
think of
is
it, because Sunday I will probably
for
be
you up to just past
half
your knees,
in the
kinda like
bag
what
with
the grass
football.
was.
So Monday is going to be
for
reaction
Keyleth,
day,
it's
and I'm
just
already
up to your
ahead
waist.
on most of
Scaling
them
your
by a
heads,
week or two.
Just like you and Pike are
So
both
I
kinda
can
like,
easily jump in.
like the dogs jumping through the snow.
When
that
you
kinda
want,
vanish.
all right, I'll watch it Monday. Now I'm
Have,
into
like,
it. Now
find
I'm
your way through
interested.
This heavy snowfall.
Do you guys
I
you
am
want to ride?
curious.
Yes,
I am
please.
intrigued. What is this wild robot we speak
So you're
of?
gonna pick him up.
I
and
always
pick him up?
thought whenever I see the
problem.
wild robot, like I'll see like
Go ahead and
like the image.
make an
I'm curious what
investigation
it's
check as
on.
you
Is
guys
it
approach
Disney? What is
this.
it? What is it even? Let's look on my little thing. I have a Just Watch
25.
app. The Just Watch app tells you where to watch anything you want. The wild. I'm not sponsoring them. I just
Made
think
of
it's a
what?
handy app.
11?
Netflix. Oh, beautiful. It's on Netflix.
All right.
Like your pants?
Beautiful. It's a Netflix
14.
movie, so
14,
I will watch
You guys
that Monday.
approach- this is
Monday,
at a point- it's
we will
carved,
jump in.
definitely.
Well, how
The
long
carving
is it? 5
Very
hours?
old. Weathered somewhat.
Usually tells
but
you
not
the
too
time right
heavily.
there.
So it's either not very old or there's not a whole lot of weather that comes through here. And by the stillness of the wind
Why
since you've
will it
entered, you
tell
get a feel
me?
that's
Oh,
probably
1
not
hour
the
and
case.
42 minutes. All right.
So it's hard to gauge how old or how
Typical.
long it's been here. But
I
there
like.
are
I don't
various
like. To me, an
carvings
hour and a
amongst
half
it.
is too
There
short. I
is
know a lot of
big
people with
symbol.
like horror movies and
Why don't you guys
animated
roll a
movies are
religion
like
check real
hour and a
fast?
half, solid, good time. I like an hour and 40, hour and 45
Wow.
minutes. I feel like an hour and a half. If you add the credits, you're getting like an hour and 20 minutes by the time you add the intro and exit. So I like an hour and a half of content.
15.
But I feel like an hour
Okay.
and 40, hour and 45 gives
Familiar,
you
but you're
that.
having a hard time.
Otherwise, you're
really
getting
getting
like
the essence. Pike, you
a bunch of
recognize this.
intro and
This
exit
is
credits
not
and then the
largely
setup and everything.
understood or
So
most,
142 is
commonly,
on the money.
utilized symbol of Ayun, but it is a very ancient, the basis of the religion of Ayun, which is
Ayun.
the same goddess of knowledge.
Why do I know that? Besides them probably have
Osisa
spoken of it recently.
was overseen.
Why do I know of Ayun? I know that for
How
some
do you spell
reason.
it?
Ayun, I-O-U-N.
IOUN. Yeah,
Which
did that come
actually
up
carries
in
a
Mighty
stone
Nine?
enchanted with the essence of Ayun's knowledge.
Oh, that's my ion stone.
Ayun.
Is it
There we go. It's
okay
my
to-
last
is it-
like.
it's
If
stone?
you're worrying about time,
Solid stone.
It's
and
the
it goes up
show's
about
fault.
35 feet or so.
Hey, Scanlan, I heard if you
when you
like,
want
touch
no
your
rush for
tongue
me,
to something
if you're
like this,
worrying
it'll
about
stick.
time, it's the
Wow.
show's
Yeah.
fault. It's always the show's
We should
fault. It's
probably
never
try
my
that out.
fault.
Keela?
We are almost
What?
to 20 likes,
You gotta
everybody.
look
Oop,
for
and I
that
just hit
obelisk.
something, and I bought
Hell no.
$500 worth of
I know that
spaghetti
one.
Keyleth.
But
just
you
by
should
hitting
do it,
that button.
Grog.
I just
I
bought
can't
so
do it
much
just
spaghetti.
because of my elven abilities. It's my our saliva.
We're also
doesn't
about
work
to
the
take a
same
break
way,
in a
but
minute.
you should try
There's
it.
like a minute and 30 seconds.
Keyleth?
What is the next shot for,
How far
everybody?
are we?
You guys are about
What are
10 feet
we
from it.
shotting
I'm
for?
gonna just look around it for any traps.
Okay. Make an investigation check.
Last night I marathoned this show called Junk or
18, okay.
Jackpot on
So you kinda have to leap
HBO.
off
It's the
the
guy
log
from
and start
Queer Eye for
wading
the
through
Straight
and
Guy.
through. You're finding
And he's doing
pieces of broken stone.
Like he goes to people's
chunks
houses
of,
and
you know, smaller chunks like
rehab,
that big,
basically
and bits of stone
renovates
dust that have
them
been scattered amongst
with
the
money
snow.
they get from
You push
selling
around
off
'cause you see the
some of
ruined
their
walls
collectibles.
around.
Like he goes to houses where people
do
have
find
crazy
larger
collections
pieces
of
of stone that
things,
looks like a broken
and he's like,
statue,
"I'll
like there must have been
make
like
these
a-
awesome
some sort of
display
statue that
cabinets and
has
stuff
lost a
throughout
hand
your
and
house
kind of
that
stumbled there on the ground.
show off your stuff."
upon him saying
But
that,
you got to
I
sell
pull
some
out
stuff
my
off because you have too
chunk of
much,
wall.
you goddamn hoarder of collectibles.
See if
It's a pretty cool show. I was watching it last night. Go watch it. HBO. It's
Oh, you
brand
have to
new. There was only like 2 or
Other
3
orcs
episodes. I was thinking of myself because I have so much shit everywhere. Michael's
you
seen
hold
it.
it aloft,
I just have
there
rooms
is-
filled with shit like
Like, you know,
collectibles
it has a small
all
vibration
over
of
to the
energy
point where it's
as
just like
part of the
ridiculous and I don't
crystal,
even know what to do with it at all.
Sliver itself, but doesn't.
I
seem to
kind of
change
just
in
pile it in
environment.
corners and up in the attic and in
You continue
crates and
looking
boxes.
through, and,
I should call him up and have him
you
come here and
kind of-
make
you step-
something
as
nice
you
of
step
my
close to the
my
obelisk, You
life.
also notice there is some writing or some sort of scripture that is carved towards the base. that is
Ah,
partially buried
Cobalt Soul
by the snow
Ayun.
that's
That's
kind of
probably
gathered
what
at
it
its
is.
base.
Thank you.
Find more
to the great
pieces of statues,
Varoji.
like arms, part of a torso, like somebody had knocked over a series of statues, but a lot of them they have deep grooves in them, like these statues were either carved to pieces,
Carved
like they
to
were actually
pieces.
physically.
Capsaicin
Are you
on a
describing- are you
post,
describing
sour
what you're seeing
tongue,
at all, or
not
you-
fun.
Sure.
Like noodles or like
I
cooked?
I can't have a reaction to this
Sour
unless
stuff
I
isn't
hear
really a
anything.
taste, but a form of
do control
micro-cuts
water,
on your
and I do
tongue.
control water
Stuff
and
used
clear away
in
all the
candy,
snow
like sour
from around it.
It
stripes.
takes you a little bit of concentration
And
because it's in a
stuff.
different state than liquid, but you begin to focus.
Strips,
and,
sour
As you
strips.
guys are watching,
Which means
feel
when you
f-
have spicy
focusing, a lot
after
of
your
the
tongue
ice
is
begins
more
to
sensitive.
rapidly melt
Capsaicin
into a water form.
on a
It
post,
begins to
sour tongue,
melt
not fun.
away, leaving the wet, muddy ground around
Can
it.
these statues that have been broken? They have gashes and slashes in them.
Yes, around the areas where they're broken.
Can I see the statues at this point?
Gashes and
from this
slashes
distance,
near
you
the
can't-
I wanna
areas where
get a
they're
little
broken.
closer
So
just
people
I can
obviously
kind of make out the statues.
were
Okay.
bashing
As
them or
as
ripping
the,
them apart,
The snowfall begins to
hacking
melt away,
them
you guys
apart.
see around the base of this obelisk, it is a garden of statue pieces.
Hey,
Are
hey,
they
guys!
classical statues, or are they people in weird poses? Are the poses weird?
Some poses look aggressive, some poses look
Okay,
surprised.
everybody, hey.
All right, back up, back up.
Now,
People are
and
turning
we're
to
gonna go ahead and
stone.
Take a break on that.
People are turning to stone and being shattered.
Basilisks.
Yes, basilisks.
So, we're gonna go ahead and take a quick break here for the restroom, and
Son of a bitch.
Son of a basilisk.
see you guys here in a few minutes.
I love that Ashley shouted one out. Son of a basilisk. I'm shocked one of them didn't say that. I thought Ashley was. I hesitated because I wanted Ashley to go basilisk, and she went bitch. She said bitch.
Torn.
All right, what are we doing here? What are we at? Where is our clock? We're gonna take a minute to regroup. 2:13:48. 2:13:48. Did I? Oh no, I went too far past. 2:13:48.
Hello and welcome back, everyone. So,
Oh, Matt, I went 1 second beyond.
hello and welcome back, everyone. So,
Why? What am I? How did I do it both times? Am I a magician? Let's just do that. 13.
as the
Or let's just watch this
snow
right
is
now,
melted away,
and I'll wait
revealing
till
this garden
forever.
of statues in various states of broken. Some of them are still solid. Some of them are just missing pieces. Some of them are entirely shattered. Many of them
All right,
crushed or
I'm horrible. I give
torn.
up.
Thick, heavy grooves visible on the pieces of them that have been torn asunder.
All right, we're gonna do that. We're gonna do 2:14:11, just because I was letting it run forever, and we already heard it. 2:14:11. Sorry if you already said what Vero said. Vero, I appreciate it. You did get me to the point, and then I just started watching it, and I'm a horrible person. 2:14:11. All right. 2:14:11. Let's go with that. And what? Oh, I didn't stop it. I have to stop it. Reset. Rewind. Set the time. There we go. All right. And it's more of a microchemical burn. We're talking about the tongue thing. Post break 2:13. I'm sorry. I went beyond it. For some reason, I was like, I kept stopping on 49, and then I just quit because I hate everything. No, I'm just joking. Let me get all of this right. I'm going on. Oh, I already did my last like. Give me 2 seconds. Do. Boop, 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 boop. I'm a sucker for sour and salt candy and licorice. As a true Norwegian, never that into sweets. Neither was I. I think we've talked about this before, I think. I have never been into sweets of any form, like chocolates or sour or sweet or whatever. I've never been big into it, but I've always usually been into fitness. And I want to say like 3 years ago or 2 years ago, probably around the time right after my throat, which I guess at this point is like a year and a half going at this point. But after that, I was like, you know what? I'm going to go out and I'm just going to start eating and doing things I don't normally do. And I let myself go and started actually enjoying certain things. Like, for instance, Lauren loves Starburst. She eats Starburst. Like, she's good about it, though. She'll just have, like, 5 or 6 of them, and that's it. She's good. But I have, like, a 3-pound bag now, because when she comes over, she'll be like, oh, I want a couple Starbursts. And it's like a Lay's potato chip, where you can't just have one kind of thing. It's not like she just keeps eating them. She'll have, like, a handful, and she's good. I was like, well, good thing I don't like Starbursts, because I would sit there and eat them all. And then I started trying them and being like, you know what, I've had Starburst before, but I'm starting to like them now. It's just like anything after, like beer. I didn't like beer, but then all my friends drank beer and I started drinking beer and I'm like, now I love beer. So the same thing happened with Starburst. And then she started getting Sour Patch Kids, watermelon ones. And I'm like, those I do love because I love sour things. I love super hot things. I love super sour things. I don't know if it's something about the sensation, like Mike's talking with your tongue and everything, but I love extreme things. Like I'll get the hottest, like pho soup. Pho, I know it's pho. I'll put the hottest shit you ever had in it to the point where you'll literally be crying and your nose is running and you think you're dying, and I think it's the greatest thing ever. And I do the same thing with sour stuff. But as far as candy and everything else, I feel like Lauren's love of candy has become contagious where I can't stop, and she's moderate about it and I'm not. So it's like definitely ruined me to the point where I definitely, after the Super Bowl, need to start working out again, or I'm going to end up gaining 50 pounds in one day. Y'all ever had Dubai chocolate? Have we talked about this? I have not, but I feel like somebody's talked to me about this. Ask Alton Brown. I trust that man. But here we go. We're going to jump in, and then we're going to go back to the chat, and we'll talk. But then I'm going to do a shot. Anybody, a reason to take a shot, you let me know. And here we go. 3, 2, 1, go.
The party begins to gather their
There we
thoughts
go.
and
We're in.
thoughts. Maybe you did notice as well that there was,
And there is
right in
about
the
an
script,
hour, I
among
think,
the
right?
bottom of the obelisk,
Maybe less?
The,
Oh, no,
snow melts
more.
away. There was another large
There's actually
shape
more
was
than an
carved into
hour.
It.
Can I hold my hand up to the
There's
audience
actually
and just
closer to
feel
like an
busy
hour
about
and
heat
40
radiating
minutes.
over?
Or,
sure. As you walk up to
whatchamacallit?
the
yeah, an hour and 10
as
minutes.
the obelisk and put your hand.
It's probably
to
about
it,
an hour and 10 minutes left.
No heat being radiated.
I'd pull out the hunk of qual again.
Here is the great Shane Barron. What is up? You can make Dubai chocolate at home. Most places have it overpriced.
It does not seem to be
Tell
reacting
me
to anything
where
in
and
the immediate
how.
vicinity.
Man, somebody does
No,
not like sculptures.
Norwegian chocolate,
that-
even
those
regular,
aren't
is often
sculptures.
considered
Can
the
I
best
do
in
a
the
nature
world.
check?
Right, no,
So
it's art. I get it.
hard
It's
interpretation. Oh, for the Norwegian.
and-
I'm wondering if I. It's
whimsical.
what chocolate comes from
Can I hop on the broom and fly?
Norway.
I'll see if
Well,
can
I was going to say from
around.
Norwegian. Chocolate is stupid expensive
Percy,
currently
what do
in
you think
Norway.
they are?
What's she got?
Though we tax sweets and everything unhealthy through the roof. One pack of 26 is around
Elvin, Sylvan.
14 US. One bar of 200 grams of chocolate around $6.
The language
That's a
is-
bit
as
much.
you walk up and
I
begin
went
to,
and got
hold the hunk of qual towards it. You can
cigarettes
see
the other
that,
day for my
the language,
sister.
the script that has been.
And I'm pretty sure
the initial symbol.
she
of
has
Ireland
American
that's
spirits. I'm pretty
candidacy
sure it was like
is
$15 or $16
Okay.
a
And it
pack.
reads,
Am I doing that math wrong?
The rough translation is old.
I could have
old,
sworn it was like
text.
$15
It
a pack.
reads-
But American spirits might be more expensive because they burn longer. Because I got 2 packs and I feel like it was like $31 and change.
There it is. It reads.
I have the I
Indian
say
is
I
burned.
had the receipt where I could probably just look up on my phone because I use my credit card.
Oh no.
And beneath it,
A
there
pack here is at
what
least
appears to be
$10. Yeah, I feel
the
like
other large
it was a lot.
carving you saw
I
in
feel
what
like I
looks
was
a
shocked
triangle,
by
like
the
a
price.
Dark recessed triangle.
Maybe it was like
That is just
$14
built
or
into the
something
text.
like that. I don't know. I
That,
feel like it was. I mean, even if it was $14,
tapers
that's
internally
what.
to a point.
That's what
almost
Atlas
like
is
a-
saying.
like a-
Put
like
it
a
this way,
reverse pyramid
Atlas.
on the inside.
I'm pretty
Which is
sure
empty
that's
space
how
that
much
comes to a point.
cigarettes cost around where we are right now.
Cool.
I've never been a smoker. I'll occasionally have a
Basilisks
cigarette with Neil,
nearby.
or
I
when
see
I
it
dated
is.
certain
Well, I think
girls
these
back in
statues
my
of victims.
my days.
Can
I
do
had a
a
lot
nature
of
check
girlfriends that
to
smoked
see if
a
I
lot.
can see any
So
signs
when
of
we'd go out
basilisks?
drinking,
Sure. Make a nature
it was
check.
like either
You
I
make
go
a
out
check.
and smoke with them, or I stay inside and they go out and smoke
have a
like
short-
every other
What,
minute.
Is this a short rest? No.
And I mean, not that I need to be with them all the time, but it was like I go out to hang out and talk to you. So it
26.
became like a thing where like if I didn't
26.
smoke,
You
I
glance up
barely
above
got
and
to
you do
talk
not see
to my
any,
girlfriend.
Immediate basilisks, from what you can see. This
They're like
clearing itself
$20
is
in New York
visible
City.
From your height, but
I quit
just
smoking
above
around
the tree
7
line,
years
you can
ago,
see the
I
trees are
think.
pretty
Yeah, I'm pretty
thick.
sure around here they're like
Um,
15, 16
You
bucks
don't see any
for
sign of basilisks
cigarettes.
in the immediate vicinity. You,
Like
looking
even
around
when
the
I
ground, you
was
can see
smoking
where
with
it's very
Neil, I
muddy
think
now,
one
from all
time
the water that had
I bought a
melted,
pack
all
of
the snow that
cigarettes
had
because I'm
melted
like,
down,
Neil, I keep
and you
bumming
see
your
that some of
cigarettes, so
this-
let me get you a
some,
pack. And this
the
was like a year or two
mud is
ago.
kind of
And I
slipping
feel like they
into
were
what looks
like 12 or
holes in the
13
ground,
bucks
like
at least.
4 foot wide.
And that's just for, like,
cavernous holes that were
Marlboros.
dug, like little burrows that now have all
I think it
this
was
water and
Marlboro
mud slipping in them.
lights,
Or
maybe
it's made
menthol
by a
lights.
creature, it looks like.
It looks like which one of them kind of expels a bunch of mud and water that begins to kind of just bubble outward.
Oh.
At which point you see something burst out and emerge onto the ground nearby. More of these
So the
holes
Cape
start
lobby
bursting
moved
forth.
in,
All the,
and now you can
the mud and
smoke
liquid that has
whatever
seeped into
that
it is now
is.
being forced outward, and these creatures now covered in mud.
I could smoke it. The Cape lobby. What does that mean?
Long,
What does this you
like
refer to?
bodies with a toothed snout, multiple legs, rows of them down the spine as tails flicker about.
I'm closing my eyes.
Don't look at them.
We got
I
some
would like to roll
wild
initiative.
rolling for initiative, everybody. We're going into battle, and I feel like this battle is going to last the next hour.
The fucking shittiest.
I'm not going to look. I can look right now and cheat, but why would we? But I feel like right around now there's
this
about,
is it.
I think it said it ends at 3:23,
Battle in
3:22.
the snow.
So we got a solid hour. I try to buy a pack when I go to Jersey because they're $5 less, and by the time you hit like Pennsylvania or deeper,
Now,
it costs
it's hard to see with
less.
the mud across their surface.
Well, then
but you do
Michael
see hints of
must
blue
know
coming
best,
through. You have encountered
because
this
Michael
previously.
does come
Yug'voril
here.
was the ice scale back
And
in
if his,
the
if New York's
more
20, then that
specific
means
to
we're
this indigenous
15.
region.
And I definitely haven't bought cigarettes in Pennsylvania,
Alright.
so I don't know. I should ask my brother.
Going by initiative
I should
order
ask
here,
my
folks.
brother what a pack of
25 to
6
20?
costs in Pittsburgh.
22.
I know
22.
gas is more. As you go
20 to
into,
15?
as you go towards Pennsylvania,
Really?
or at least Pittsburgh, gas gets way more money than it is here.
15 to
Yeah,
10?
in the maybe outside of Pittsburgh. I always say an hour outside of Pittsburgh is way cheaper than Pittsburgh itself.
I know.
But I'm trying to think. In general, I think they're both more than where I'm from.
Welcome back, Pike.
Cigarettes are cheaper in Kentucky,
She likes to get a
but
lay
I'm
of the
paying
land before she
$55
says.
for a carton
you
of
know,
Lucky
I'm
Strikes. 50. How many are in a carton? 10? I always forget what's in a carton. I'm pretty sure it's 10 packs.
I'm 8. I'm
$55.
Up. All right.
I mean,
all right,
shit, if you're
so,
getting 10 packs
due to the
for $55, that's a deal. 550
Oh,
a pack.
They're going to last.
-1 penalty to deck.
How much do you save buying it?
so,
Like,
as
do
these,
do most places sell it
burst
cheaper
up
by the
right
carton?
next to Scanlan right
Gas
there.
is cheaper there.
As they
too.
all burst out of the
Booze
ground,
is
kind of
cheaper
shaking their heads in the mud, slinging off and slapping
in a
into the
little
stone,
10.
spattering
Yeah,
across
10
the
packs.
white
My
snow
God,
around
$5.50
them and
a
across
pack.
some of you.
I never really thought of that
they
because I don't
snarl
smoke
and hiss
cigarettes.
as
But
you see the eyes now.
do you get a bulk discount if you buy by the carton? I remember my mom. My mom was a big smoker, and I remember my mom would go to BJ's or Costco. We do our, shopping for the family because I was I was like 10, 12 years old,
actually will be
and she would buy
on the-
cartons of cigarettes from BJ's. And she would tell me it's way cheaper to, like,
top of
whenever
here on
we
the
went to
broom.
BJ's, she's like, it's
Above.
easier and cheaper to
Yeah,
buy
we
them in
can't
bulk
look
from
them, right?
BJ's because,
You
like,
remember
eventually
that
I'm going to
from
use
before?
them, and
You
she would
remember
stock up.
You're going to want to try not to.
But I never
we can look at
really,
them to shake
I wasn't
them and
old
then
enough
look
to
away?
know, like,
don't
what
look at them
things
at all.
You can
cost.
choose at the start of your turn.
And I'm
whether to
assuming
avert
in
your days or not.
general,
Disadvantage
buying
on
by the
pretty much
carton would be
everything, as
cheaper
long as you don't.
anywhere.
That's so
Or is it like
annoying.
10, or do they just do like 10 times whatever it costs
How
and
I
you pay
can't
the
tell
same
how
thing?
everybody's clumped. They're like there's
Like,
there's
if you
basically
bought a
hole
pack,
amongst all of our friends.
Clever.
There's
If you just
3
bought one pack,
right
would it
here,
be
and there's one
$5.50?
right there that popped it behind. So
Or
there's
is it
1,
because you're
2,
buying by
3,
the carton?
4.
Okay. Can I fly down and land on a tall tree?
You get a bulk
You
discount
can
with
try.
everything
Brace
except
myself?
for hookers, probably. Jay, how deep are you in
Just-
campaign
yeah.
4? I have not seen
Save
a
the purposes
minute of it
this,
still.
you
Like,
Coast down.
I was
the
almost
heights.
going to jump in, and then I didn't know how to go about doing it. And I was at Lauren's apartment, and I was like, should I just
So you
start
land
watching it
down,
and do what Mike said and do like a
somewhere over
quick
here.
review of the episodes or something? I didn't know how to do it, and then I just started
Alright,
watching
there
something
you are.
else and never
Okay.
did anything.
I-
So I'm a miserable failure.
Avert my gaze-ish. I look like off to the side of one. so I
Avert
can
my
see it in
gaze-ish.
peripheral. Is that how it goes, or just like
That sounds
you kinda
that
get it?
sounds
guess where it is real
odd
fast,
to
peripheral
revert your
and kind
gaze
of-
gaze.
Okay, Hunter's Mark one.
Which one?
Who's
The
getting this
one-
delicious shot? Who wants
The
it?
one. Who is that? Is that Scanlan?
I'm gonna let
It's
that
next to
ice
the
cube
little
thaw out
basket.
for
Yeah,
a
Scanlan's
minute or
next
two.
to
But
it.
who
Yeah, I
wants
do
the
the one
shot?
next to Scanlan.
Jump
That was
in.
my eye.
Bring Lauren.
Laser
All right, that
pointed.
one is Hunter's
Shit,
Mark.
I can't.
Jay,
I,
how
that's just
deep
a
are? Oh, I
flashlight.
could.
Oh, that's how
I
do it.
could.
Okay.
She said she was down.
There you
She's
go.
like, I'd watch
The one
something
that
with
you're
you,
in.
but I
Are we
just
good?
didn't know what to
And I'm
make her
gonna,
commit to yet.
Professional.
I was
D&D
thinking
player.
of actually
That's
doing
right.
like a show with
And I'm
Lauren.
gonna shoot
Because
it.
Lauren and me watch so much
With-
stuff.
through the
And there's
blazing
so
dust.
many things we both want to
go ahead
see.
and, roll
And some of them are
disadvantage on
things
the
that
first
are
strike.
older
Does
that
it-
I'm like, oh, I got to do
Oh,
that
I
on the
don't get
channel. And I'm like,
regular 'cause I have
maybe
favorite
I'll do
terrain,
a
so I just, like,
random
cancel it all
show with Lauren. because she'd totally be down.
It's disadvantage
And it's
for running
almost
your
been a
gaze,
year, so I
advantage
told her
for
once you
favorite
hit the
terrain.
year,
Well, I don't think you get
I
any
have
attacks for favorite
hope
terrain,
for
do
the
you?
future.
I think it's just
And
an
we're
ability
like a month away
so you're
from a
disadvantaged.
year.
I'm a disadvantage.
We'll check this so the internet doesn't scream at me.
Like we started
18.
Talking
18
right after
disadvantage?
Yeah.
Valentine's
That still hits,
Day
go ahead.
last year. So right after Valentine's Day is around the 1 year
That would
mark.
be amazing. And
I haven't done that since before you.
So it's technically less than a month.
just like the old school show
Last time I
tonight.
did that was with.
Plus the blaze.
Because I told her anything shorter than a year, I start incorporating you into a show, and then like things don't work out. Now it's just like weird and awkward.
Basilisk near Scanlan.
So I was like,
17.
if you get to
17
the year
Alright, go ahead
mark,
and roll
we'll,
the second
we'll
attack.
talk about a
Disadvantage
show.
as well.
And she could be an official
17.
critter. I like it.
17 does hit
Haven't
as well.
bought
Roll
a
in
pack
one.
in
They
years,
include
but
the
I
blazing
see the
blows,
Marlboro and
both for
Camels
the
up
first
front,
one.
and they're
Yes.
like $9 to $10 a pack. They usually have like 4
15 on
something,
the second.
then in a
15,
small
17, 15
front,
points
and then
damage.
buy 2
Holding onto
packs.
the top of the tree, which is starting to bow a little bit with your weight, and you're kind of clutching the.
Oh, if you buy
broom
2,
under
okay,
one
so there's
arm.
like a deal. Gotcha. But I guess Lucky Strikes are cheap. I know
Both find
Lucky
their mark. You did
Strikes.
100
I
damage
just,
to
like I
both
said,
Yes,
I
they did.
All right,
I
good.
never bought cigarettes
You see
enough
Scanlan as
to
you-
know the difference in
try and avert
prices.
your gaze momentarily as you see the giant creature there, and you recall.
Like
two
I'm trying.
arrows
When I was
streak
young,
past,
my first
which
job
gives you a little
ever
PTSD
was
based
drug
on your
fair.
morning.
I was like 16 years old, maybe
So that'll
15,
complete your turn.
and I remember we sold
Yeah.
a lot of
All right,
cigarettes.
Scanlan,
Like I
you're
just did cashier.
I
just
will.
remember
He's right
sitting
next to
at.
me.
Oh my god, I hated it.
Are you averting your gaze?
I hated nothing more
I'm
than you
averting
would
my
stand at
gaze.
that
Alrighty.
cashier
Oh, jeez. I mean,
for
can I
like
see
8
them? Do I know
hours.
where they are?
And then when like once in a while they'd be like, "Oh, could you
saw them
go
all burst
run in the
out,
back
they
and
shook
grab
off the
something?"
mud.
And you like
You heard
wanted
her
to
shouting,
so
and you're
bad
like,
because you'd have like a
kind of know where they
3-foot
are.
radius to spin in circles
All right.
with.
I'm going to hop away 5 feet.
But we sold a lot of
from the
cigarettes.
guy who's
Okay.
I'll get an attack.
And I don't remember anything about them. I just remember
that's
them
a fine
being
direction. Sure.
not nearly as expensive as they are
Lunges
now.
out at you.
Yeah,
with
yeah.
a
This
strike.
was like in the late 90s, probably like
That
96,
is
97.
a 17.
So my guess is they were
22
probably
to
like
hit.
$3 or $4 a pack
Alrighty.
for
As you
like
pull
good
away,
stuff.
Pain strikes your
Like
body.
Marlboros
As
were
the
probably
sharp,
like $3 or $4 a pack.
Stone crumbling teeth of the basilisk reach out and pierce your body.
Lucky
for
Strikes are as cheap
12
as
points of
you
piercing
get
damage.
before you're smoking dust and twigs.
You wrestle your elbow out of the
Who is
way.
a
you
critter?
feel the-
I was
the wound
remembering
beneath your
G-Man.
leather armor.
What
Barely an arrow in a chicken.
is clever? Do you smoke
okay.
them because they're cheap?
And I'm gonna aim to
Or,
the
or
one
you just
in the
don't really
middle
notice
there.
the difference?
Give us-
Because there's a lot of
Yeah,
things
that
I
one.
don't splurge on or
The other
spend the
two
money
are
on
within 20
because
feet
to
of
me
me,
it's
yeah?
just the same as
So I
like
will
I'll
cast a
notice
wand
a
of
slight difference
fireball
on something more
right
expensive, but to me the
On him
cost
or
is
behind
not
him or
worth
Just behind
the
him, so it
quality
hits all three?
upgrade.
and not yourself.
Like I'm willing to pay.
What you want.
If you go like Jay, this
All right.
steak is 10 times better,
you
but
back
it's
up,
like $20 more. I'll
you sit in
pay
that
the $20
direction,
for
beam of
a
light
banging steak.
streaks out from the,
But if you're like, yeah,
from
this
the wand,
cigarette is
hitting the
just as
snowbank
crappy
behind
as
it,
another cigarette,
exploding.
but
Already the
it might
slushy
burn
atmosphere
quicker or
is
something like that,
snow and fire scattered
stuff
around
like
as
that,
they
like
both
beer.
Screech out in
I'm not
pain.
gonna pay $12 for a primo beer when I know I
DC
could get a
of
$3 or
what's
$4
another?
beer, and I'm gonna enjoy myself almost as
15.
much, if not as
14.
much.
That's first one failed. Second
They're
one
not
rolled a
even
15,
toasted
minus one
anymore.
dex, that's a 14. So that's a fail.
That was
Yeah,
Lucky's
natural one.
original thing.
So full damage, all three of them. Go ahead and roll.
They're not even
8d6.
what does that mean? What is toasted? What they would burn
Minus one
them,
dex, be ready.
All right.
pre-burn them for you?
All right.
25, yes.
25 points of damage, Joel.
25 points of damage. So, this is a shot. Where's Shane Barron? Is Shane Barron still there? I gotta do a shot for Shane. Who else was I taking a shot for?
From the impact.
I smoke
the
them
three
because
bastards.
I
They
smoke
look notably
every
troubled.
day.
Every
So you
mud
just
on
like
them
stop
completely
caring,
dry, and
right?
it's now cracking on the outside
That's
of
kind of
its
how I
scales.
feel about alcohol.
You hear the hissing.
I will drink anything and everything. I'll drink beer,
do you wanna keep looking or stay where
wine,
you are?
hard liquor,
I'll tuck around
liqueurs,
the obelisk a
anything
little bit.
you have, I will drink if it's
and
alcohol. If I'm looking to
I'll
get
turn
drunk,
to Pike, my love,
you know, I have my
and inspire
preferences,
her
but pretty
with a
much
song.
anything makes me happy.
I will sing.
If I'm drinking alcohol at a
I
point,
used to
anything
spy you
anything
on the
will do.
ship phone.
But I feel like if I only drank like once a week or once a month, I'd be more picky.
I know when
and that poop phone glows.
The
It can only
poop
be one gnome.
glows.
Ever since you left the party, you.
Yes.
Take your decent inspiration, that Pike.
Yeah, it's like if you're drinking every night,
I know it.
Actually,
it's like you don't need to splurge on
my
the finer
fingers together.
things. It all just
Booze
becomes
going. I'm gonna
booze.
go,
or
very
cigarettes,
far
I
away
guess.
Towards you. You're in
But
the
cheers
map.
if
I
Shane
wanna be
Barron
about
is there.
a
It
little
might
away
be
from the tree,
working,
though, so
maybe
I've got a
jumped
clear
in.
line of sight on that
But Shane
one
did a
further
smoke and a
back, though.
drink emoji. So
I mean,
here's
I
to the
wanna be,
great
like,
Shane
15
Barron.
feet
Cheers.
away. Yeah.
Okay, you're away.
Yeah.
You're off map. You're off.
Yeah.
You're off
I'm
the
gonna,
grid.
And I'm going to dagger him from very far away.
Okay.
Dagga, dagga, dagga.
And I'm going to use that sharpshooter trick where I take a -5 to attack but add 10 to the damage.
Okay, go for it.
-5.
Are you averting your gaze?
No.
Not averting my
First part of the
gaze.
round, I want you to go ahead and make a Constitution saving throw.
You thought
From
you were-
this far away?
When you started your turn, you were in.
Yeah, okay. So, Constitution save?
Constitution saving throw.
I have not averted. I don't know why. Why would Liam not avert his eyes, especially after being asked? Am I crazy? Is there something I don't know, or
16
am I not
total.
realizing something?
Okay. The gaze is upon you as you glance over and see the basilisk. It kind of turns its head over its shoulder at you and hisses, and the eyes catch you, and you can feel the magical effect take hold in your body for a moment. You back away and quickly close your eyes, and you can feel it begin to reach over, but
Is
you
it
shake
gonna-
it off.
Yeah, gamble worked out.
The gamble worked out. All right.
So, you do
So
not make
Liam was
attacks.
taking
Yeah,
a chance, and it worked out.
Alright, so
-5 to each attack.
first one an advantage because I'm going before it. So the first one.
That's the
is,
only thing I could think. The only thing I could
18.
think was that Liam, but that was a risky move. Liam is
14,
just
and the
assuming
third is-
I got this. Don't worry about it. I'll be fine.
16,
And he was.
27.
But that
Okay,
was
first hits. Last
taking
hits.
some
Last
chances.
Yes.
Okay.
Why
first
do
one
you got to
gets,
take those chances,
sneak attack
Liam?
damage,
Yet
and
again,
it's plus 10
Liam
to both
running
hits
in
because of the
blindly
sharpshooter. Right.
without
So here
thinking
we go.
of the possibility
Here we go.
of horrible consequences. This is what I was talking about when Percy came at Vax. And Vax was like, "What the hell are you doing? Putting my sister in danger, blah, 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 blah," and punches him in the face. Did Liam not, or Vax, did Vax just not put us in danger by taking a risk like that? That's kind of my point before. And I don't mind either.
And then the second
I don't mind what he did. I don't think what he did was wrong. I like that Vax did it. I'm just saying, I think it's like, we're being like hypocritical kind of a little bit.
9 points of
And
damage
for
on the first.
the last one that hits is 3 plus 6 is 9.
Almost tempted to buy boost for my Warlock before World of Warcraft
As you run
TBC release.
backwards-
I'm a bit burnt out leveling
the best, like,
alts.
glaring back
What
at
is
you, it's the
TBC?
mouth opening in the
What does
breath
TBC stand for?
out. You shake it off. Throw the
World of
daggers,
Warcraft's coming
one
out with a new
sticks into one
a
eye,
new
and the other just
expansion.
into the other, and
I was literally just talking to my friend Alan about this. Dead. Dead. What? I've talked about this before. My friend Alan was
the snow
is
nearby
still
spattered with this
one of
kind
the
dark purple,
biggest World of Warcraft
basilisk
people
blood.
I know. Well, probably the biggest. Has been playing since the day it launched. And it was part of one of the biggest guilds, one of the DPS, I think it
I will
was.
take another,
He was
10
one of the
feet back.
top level
Alright,
guys
cool.
in one of the
Yeah.
top
Everything.
guilds on his
All right,
server.
Percy, you're up.
And to this day, he still plays. And I saw him on Christmas. We
Which
all got
days
together
or-
and had like lunch. And he was like, "Yep, I literally woke up this morning and I did my daily quests or whatever the heck it is, and blah blah blah." I'm like, "Oh my god!" I mean, he admittedly says like it's just like part of my life now. Like after 20 years
21 points.
of doing this like every day,
Constitution save.
it's like, how do you not do it? And he has fun doing it,
14 plus 7.
and he does manage his time. He has a good
So-
job,
Look it
and
in the eye.
he goes out and lives a
Down
life.
and
So
like-
he does like actually do things.
Bark it down.
Oh, the Burning Crusade! It's the first expansion that ever was. That's the one I started. I only play classic, so the first expansion is re-releasing for okay.
Same one that she's under.
That's where I started.
Alright.
My friend Alan jumped on as soon as the game
I'm
released
taking,
in general. And then
I'm
I
giving it
couldn't
a,
resist but to start
willpower,
playing around the Burning Crusade. Me and my brother got
disadvantage on
a
willpower
really
roll
good
checks.
computer. We pooled our money together,
To,
and we both got.
take 3 shots.
We shared it, and we would split time. It'd be like you're 2 hours on, 2 hours off, 2 hours on, 2 hours off, and we would flip flop all Dang.
All right.
Misses.
Misses, unfortunately.
Oh my god. Goodbye. Going to the good die. 12.
Good eye.
Better. Like 24.
Yeah, third shot hits. Go ahead and roll
Shot
damage.
hits.
Third shot
heck
is a
damage
winner,
roll?
everybody. Third shot is a winner.
That's. Oh my god, I'm just sucking. 16. 22 points of damage.
22 points of damage. So the first shots go wide. Second shot goes wide again. For some reason, it's moving faster than you expected in this moment. It's on your sights. The third shot manages to find the front of its nose, and its front of its skull shatters, and it kind of crumbles to the ground.
So while shooting, I ran from that one tree all the way to the other one. That was a running shot. So.
Okay, so you're running this way?
Yeah.
It was a lot harder the last time.
I'm behind the tree over there. Yeah.
Here? Because you only get about that far with your running.
Good day, all.
there.
Hello
You
to
got
the
behind
great
here.
Neil. I
That's
started a bit before,
Alright.
but not much.
your turn, Percy.
I spent weekends
Ron, you're up.
drinking and watching my buddy raid. That's what I used to do. I would go over Alan's house,
And go into
or
an
I think we played at our other friend's house, but Alan and us would all meet there. And all of them were big time World of Warcraft. I think my brother still plays, and my cousin still plays, but not probably as much. I know my brother doesn't play a lot, if at all.
What the fuck is
But
it
my
called?
cousin and Alan and my friend Jason, Lauren's brother, Lauren's brother
Oh, yeah.
was talking about it and said but he only does classic WoW too.
Yes, you would have
Atlas, my friend Jason, Lauren's brother.
Weapon master on these.
That's how I met Lauren. He was best friends with my brother. That's how I met Lauren 25 years ago.
Nine.
And blah, blah, blah. You all know the story. We met her, started hanging out. Jason was telling me at lunch during Christmas that he's playing classic WoW, and Alan was saying he's got one of the most
You thought it was there. You
like
sure it was there. You heard it
ridiculous
hiss.
classic
About 2
WoW
inches below where you
characters you
swung.
could have. Like gear-wise and everything. He was like, he has put so much time into it, and that he loves it. He just loves classic
There's a
WoW.
difference.
Well, I've been swinging.
Yeah. All right, ending Grog's turn. Keyleth, you're up.
But Neil, how are you?
Yeah,
Sorry I'm late.
how many
You
left?
should be. We are very upset. No, we were late too, Neil. We didn't start until like
remembering
6:10.
what the basilisks did last
we
time,
started like a
and
quarter
only
after
done
6,
the
somewhere
first
around
part,
there.
and
I had to run to the
Julian
arcade.
to
I was
go-
finishing
I'm
reactions. And Julian was like, Jay, we're not going to make it to 6 o'clock without quarters. And I'm like, shit,
Okay.
I have to go right now. And I'm like, I know I'm going to be 10 minutes late. But
So,
I have no
don't
choice
arrive?
because they wouldn't have lasted
blind
till
sight.
they would have already been out of quarters at this point if I didn't go. So we had to delay the stream for the arcade. But now it means I don't have to go tonight. I was going to go tonight,
So,
hang
Scanlan,
out
as
for a
you're
little
averting your
bit,
gaze, you
collect.
glance over
Now
as
all I
Keyleth
got to
goes
do
into this
is
giant
making my
scorpion,
way
big-tailed,
to
big
Lauren's.
pincers, kind of black and red.
And she's picking me up, so I
It's
don't even have to worry about driving.
upsetting.
I'm scared. Ah!
Classic for life, not a fan of anything after Cataclysm. I think he was telling me, Jason, I think was telling me you can only get to like level 25 or something in Classic WoW.
In between
Alan was like, yeah, most people think like once you level to like whatever the level is, that's it, you're done. But he's like, Jason, it grinds and gets
go
like
for it.
every possible thing you could get or do in Classic WoW. And his character is utterly ridiculous from what I'm told. I don't know much about it.
Why?
Because you averted your gaze.
No, I didn't. I have blind sight as a scorpion.
Right, but at the start of your turn, before anything happens, is when it happens. Did you avert your gaze or not?
No, I turned into a scorpion.
At the
Before that
beginning,
happened, at the start of your turn, did you avert your gaze or not?
You said you averted your gaze.
I
So do you
said
look
like-
I
but like
looked
once you
down and turned into it, but once I'm a scorpion, I have blind sight.
Oh boy.
Right, but the effect takes place before your transformation happens.
Okay.
So, what do you, yes or no? Do you want to take the advantage or not?
Well, I said I looked down and turned into a scorpion.
Good job.
It's just game numbers,
Yes or
man.
no? Say yes or no?
I mean, I did, yeah.
Okay, it's all right. So disadvantage on the attacks.
Matt is like, I love what just happened there.
It's okay.
Matt is like, all you gotta do is say yes or no. I understand what you're saying. You said you looked down.
For the first one.
Just say yes or no. You could.
Nope,
I
that's
think
three.
Matt was. Am I incorrect here?
Nope, that's
I'm pretty
two.
sure Matt was giving her the option. Do you want to change your mind? I don't think it would have been wrong if she did, being as she misunderstood. But
Probably still nothing.
maybe you're supposed to know the rules and you can't take back what you already said, kind of thing.
Blindsight?
I think Matt kind of left it up to her to decide.
Starring Ashley
But I wouldn't have
Johnson.
thought it was that crazy if she was like, well, I thought it didn't matter because I was turning into a scorpion. So, yes, Or no, I did not divert my eyes. Would that have? What do you guys think? What do you think of that one?
No, you're right.
I think Marisha could have diverted her eyes after the fact and used the excuse, "Well, I didn't know it mattered."
Of it averting
But
the
is
magical
that
power of the basilisk, but
not
you can
right?
still avert and
I
blind
don't
would
know.
allow you
That's
to
an
know where it
iffy
is
one.
without having the disadvantage. So yes. what
Although
would
with
the-
coffee in the eye, disadvantage is back.
This is true.
With coffee in
I'll
the
let you- I'll
eye.
let you reroll those attacks.
All three?
Marisha,
Okay,
didn't change her mind.
Just reroll
She's
all
a
three, yeah.
golden
that's on me.
god.
I was
just straight.
I do like that though. I like that she stuck with it. I will give her. I wouldn't have been mad if she went and said I didn't
Actually, Matt,
divert.
how blind sight works?
But the fact that she stuck to her guns and took the penalty, even knowing that Matt was basically giving her an out,
These are just straight.
I do give her bonus points for taking the hit.
14.
14 does not hit, unfortunately.
Second attack was a natural 18, so 22.
Yeah, that does hit.
Natural.
22.
Tail.
Natural. Tail.
Natural 18.
16.
16 hits.
Natural. I love that they're doing it at natural 16.
Yeah, it's
There's
tight.
that.
So we have one,
Just a bunch of idiots dorking around, guys.
There's coffee everywhere.
Coffee everywhere,
that's not
people.
very much. 4 damage for the claw attack,
Okay.
and then for the sting.
She said
my
what she
God.
said. I would
3
take
damage,
look down
and they
as
have-
averting. So
have to
probably
take a
wanted to
Constitution
avoid
saving
that.
throw.
So probably also the chat was
15
really
was the
mean to her,
DC.
saying that Matt favored her.
Yeah, so it makes
so
it
probably
really-
wanted to avoid that. That's kind of what I'm thinking. Agreed. Yes. No, that's what I was thinking the same thing.
They take,
Especially being
they
Matt
take 40, 10
is
poison, and on
her
a
man.
failed save, they take half as much.
It would have definitely looked like Matt was like,
That's still really damage.
do what you want to do. I like that. I like that. I like that she didn't take.
That's
the freebie.
Fucking horrifying
Maybe most
rolls.
of the time.
6,
But like I
9,
said, in that
9,
case, that was.
beautiful scorpion.
Not during a
I feel like if you're playing the game at this point, this deep into the game, we're like, I mean, at this point they've been doing it like over a year easily just on this campaign alone. So I feel like if you're in that deep,
Alright,
you
so
should
as
know
And first claw,
what you're doing,
streaks
and
off
if you
the
make a
ground,
mistake,
one grabs
so
hold
be
and actually,
it,
like,
kind of
breaks,
thing.
and it's-
But I do get like, oh well, I meant it to be like this, and it's like, well,
No, you did because you did.
you didn't mean to fall off this building, and now you're dead. But like, I don't know.
8 damage.
Okay, damage. All right.
Yeah.
All right. So as the
She
first
was
claw,
kept
first
in
claw
absolute
streaks
hell,
across
and I
armor,
love her to
second one manages
death.
to
I
grab
couldn't
and
do
actually
it.
Pinch onto it. Does
Yeah,
some damage
I-
as you're holding it there. The tail.
I give her
strikes
credit.
Inward manages to
And you
pierce the outside
should.
of the,
It's
scaly
almost like
basilisk hide.
when you're the
Not
leader,
as
you almost
effective as
gotta
it
like
could've been,
take
so
more
you see its
hits,
body tense with a sudden pulse of
just
poison in its
because you
system.
don't want to have people
that
be
can
like, oh
fight.
well, of
What's up?
course you did it that way because you're the one running everything, so you of course favored yourself. So it's almost like you gotta take more
one of the
disadvantages because
anybody.
you don't want people to think
And
you're
yeah,
getting an
for
advantage.
guiding bolt, which I believe it's a spell attack roll. Am I correct on that? Or does it automatically hit? One of the. I'm trying to remember which one it is. You guys have so many spells. Guiding
So many
bolt,
spells.
Yeah. So you can totally guiding bolt. You have disadvantage on the attack roll, but you can do it still.
Okay.
Do it, Pike!
All right. So roll.
All right, let's do it.
Do it,
Roll disadvantage on the
Pike.
attack.
Fog of war.
Which one? The one near Grog or the one near Scorpion Face?
Which one would I not hurt anybody?
I mean, neither were you. It's not so much you hurting anybody. You wouldn't hit anybody.
We're nearing
It's
in
whether you can
on
miss or not,
40
so-
minutes,
take it
and
now.
I still have at
Okay.
least 3 shots left. So who needs a
One by
shot?
Grog.
Yeah, we'll do the one by Grug.
Okay.
Oh, natural 20.
Natural
Disadvantage.
20.
Oh, no.
Now it doesn't count. Never mind. No natural 20.
13.
With that, unfortunately,
So
as you're
sad.
holding your,
So
your
sad the way she
eyes
said
at
it.
bay,
She went from like
inspired.
super
you
optimistic
can add
to
inspiration dice.
wow. That's what happened there.
Inspiration.
Okay, so roll a d10, add that to the attack. So 13 plus.
Okay. All right, 7, so 20.
20. There we
Roll
go.
damage on the guiding bolt. So 4d6 radiant damage.
4d6 radiant damage. Here we go. Vero, does that count as foreshadowing? J Arcade question. Look up in the chat.
Okay, so All right. 17 points of radiant damage, and now
would it
there's
cost a lot to
glowing
transition
hue
to
of
cards at the
radiant light
arcade?
around it. So even though you're not looking
It
at it,
feels
it's a pretty decent
blasphemous,
beacon,
but
so
I'm
it
curious
gives
about
advantage
the
on the next attack roll
logistics.
against it.
It is
Then much.
interesting you
do you
ask,
wanna move it all, or
Clever,
stay where
because
you are,
we
Mike?
have looked into this. We looked into tokens once,
Okay.
and like
Alright,
about
now
10
is
years
their
ago,
turn.
we had a
This one
guy that
turns
was like,
around
yo,
and it's going to go
if
ahead
you
and
use
make a
tokens,
bite attack
you make like
against you,
25% more
form.
money
Oh, that's
every
17
month because of the
plus
fact that people have to
6.
spend the tokens
All right.
and quarters they'll take home with
take
them. Or people
11
will come
plus
in
3,
and use your
14
change
points
machines
of
to steal
piercing
your
damage,
quarters to go to like laundromats and stuff
plus
like that.
7
Happens
points of
all the
poison
time.
damage.
At least $100 to $200 a week disappears from the arcade. Now, like, obviously the money is there, the bills are there, but we have to end up every like other month we have to go to the bank and trade $1,000 for more quarters because people from the laundromats surrounding areas will come and take all of our quarters, and then we'll run out of quarters at the arcade because everyone's got them at the laundromat down the street.
14.
But
15 to hit.
one of our friends
This one
dealt
bites out
with
towards you, even though
tokens,
it's not there because
and he's
it's so
like,
bright, you see it shipping
I think
to
it was like one token, say it's like a quarter, it would cost like
sword.
15 cents to make.
brings us to the
So you
top
might
of
say
the,
like, oh my god, it
initiative
literally
order.
almost costs the same amount to make a token that is worthless
So it's
as opposed to the
glowing
real
one
money of a quarter.
gets,
But
like,
he's
an
like, if you make
advantage on an attack
25%
because
more
it's glowing?
money,
Yes.
then after like 4 or 5 years,
so
you've
it's
paid
over.
off the tokens, and now you
gonna
just
avert
continue
my
to make
gaze.
25% more than you
Alrighty.
always did.
And just
We
roll
never
it
ended
first,
up doing it because
yes.
we never
It-
ended
it-
up
it
doing
cancels
it
out the disadvantage.
because
Let's roll your
we
first
had to buy like a certain amount up front, and it was like
That's
literally like $40,000 worth of tokens.
31
And we were
hits,
like,
yeah.
you basically have to put out a lot of money up front before you start
15
seeing
plus
the
all
return.
those mo-
And then
oh,
people were telling us once you start doing tokens, eventually you have to buy more tokens
say
because the
15?
tokens
15.
get damaged.
18.
And then like we're like,
Alright,
in the
so the
long
first
run,
arrow
what are you
sticks
actually
into it.
making? And you
It's still
don't start
standing.
seeing a
It's looking a little
profit
hurt,
till
but
like
it's still
at
standing.
least 5
And
or
then do I
6
still
years
get
down the
regular attack,
line.
but this is
And that's
advantage.
if you don't have to keep replacing them and stuff. It ends up getting
19?
too costly. I'm
Alright,
sure if
the
you do like a
target.
Dave and Buster's
Yeah,
or something,
yeah, what's-
like then
19?
there was the card thing.
Yeah.
But to get those laminated cards, believe it or not, one of those stupid laminated
18.
cards you see at Dave and
18,
Buster's,
alright.
our
This arrow,
cost
however,
is like
manages to
$3 or
strike the top
$4
of
a
the
card.
head, stapling the
So
mouth shut, and
unless you
falls
have a
down
lot
with
of
eyes slowly
return
glaze
repeat
over.
business, it logistically
I
doesn't
roar,
make
fucking
sense
drag.
unless you are like a Dave
Wait,
and
you let
Buster's
go of
where
the
you have
broom?
constant repeat
No, I
business
hold it, the broom in
and stuff
my
like that.
hand.
It honestly
Katy
ends
Perry
up,
style.
it
Defying
costs you
gravity
so
style.
much up front that you have to make sure you
I'm not flying.
are gonna last like
tree?
10 or 15 years
collect them
before
on top
you
of the
start
tree.
actually seeing a return on that money.
All right.
And we were
that
like,
brings
you know
us to
what?
Scanlan.
We also just like the
averting your
old
gaze?
school
I'm not
ability
only averting my
of someone
gaze,
coming
I'm
in
looking
with the
towards
change
the
in their
holes that
pocket,
came out
throwing a
of
quarter
the-
in the machine.
any
Like
of
it's
the
like
holes
the
that
mentality
are
of my
near
business
me.
partner, and I agree
There's,
with it.
two
I
that
like
are-
that you could
Okay,
literally
I'm
just
gonna
like
go over
wandering
to
off the
one
street, throw a quarter in, play a game, and
and
leave if you wanted to.
Throw a
You don't have to
fireball
like
down into
throw
it.
in a file. Like a lot of those
Okay.
places, they'll take
walk
$5
over
minimum.
to
You can't
my
even get like a
hole.
dollar. Like a dollar
You're
won't
the
even
one
get
that,
you
like,
one game
snuck up behind
at
you,
like a Dave and
essentially,
Buster's
you know,
usually.
aim
Or if
down
it does, it isn't a
and,
great game.
Make sure you mark off these charges.
So it was kind of like
Yes.
we wanted
you-
that nostalgic feel.
the
You go
game,
and you
which
throw
takes
it. Like
about
our whole arcade is very
15,
old school,
20
and we
feet
want
down
that
before it blasts.
to kind of
I need you to
remain.
make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
But that is my tale. That is my tale. So yes, I did look into it, and in the long run, you do make that money back. But
Roll 8d6.
you know, put it this way: say you do it, and in 5 years, the arcade business disappears.
Because
You just
because it's mostly
blew
guarded,
$40,000 on tokens that are
outskirts
worthless,
of it.
and that's kind of where we
You're
were
not
at.
taking the full brunt
We
of
were
the
like,
fireball. However,
COVID
you
just
do get caught
COVID
over into the
happened,
back blast.
Wow.
and
29.
what if the arcade business
So you
doesn't,
take half that.
you know,
take
come
15
back?
points of fire damage.
What if like we
You're
end up like
blown about
going
5
out of
feet
business or
backward
something, and now on top
onto the
of
ground.
it,
However,
we
the
dropped
ground
40
shudders
grand
beneath all
on
your feet,
tokens.
and the earth, the wet,
But
damp
cheers
earth kind
to the
of
great.
sinks inward and the tunnel
Who was
collapses
just jumping in?
into
Who was I
others kind
taking
of
this for?
into it?
Well, we're gonna take one for Vero. To the great
there's still a couple
Vero
more on the
G,
opposite
our
side. There's two
timekeeper
more on this
and
side that are open.
So the tunnels
moderator
nearest
and does
me are
everything
not
great.
accessible
Yeah,
anymore.
the
Also,
two that were there and there,
I have,
both kind of like the ground from it. shuddering
Tusk
kinda
Love
collapsed
sitting
inward,
next to
and
me
now
that
the mud
she
has
got
filled
me
the
for my
space.
birthday, and I'll never forget.
Alright.
There's these small
So cheers
sinkholes where they were.
to Vero.
I'll spend the rest of my time in this round just sort of licking my wounds and studying the obelisk. See if I can see any other clues or anything on it.
Okay.
Cash pretty much is non-existent in
you can
Norway.
see the,
I can't even remember
the
the last time I
text
saw a
that she,
cash. So the few
saw
gaming
on the
pubs and
Elvish
arcades
script.
here use tokens.
Can't read it though.
No.
But you see it
Yeah,
there, and you
honestly,
see the
I was
triangle
talking about
is
this
a-
the other
a
day,
dark
how
recessed triangle about that big.
I used
that
to
is in the
only
base.
use cash.
Is it a
I didn't have
hole or
credit
is it a hole?
cards for like 15, 20 years. Lauren was telling me the same thing. Lauren's like, I don't use credit cards. I have a debit card and I just use my debit card for everything and everything comes in and out of my bank account. I
It's safe.
would just always use cash. I would always carry around cash.
All right, I'm off
Whenever
the
I
map, but I
needed to
wanna
do
try to
something,
come
I would just make
down
sure I had
towards
the
the
cash
tree
on
where
me. I didn't have
Percy's
bank
at.
accounts.
Between two
I didn't have a credit card for 15 or 20 years.
I'm going to avert my gaze.
I was as much off the grid. I think I told you guys when I got my motorcycle license, I had no insurance, no bank account, and no credit cards. And when I went to get my motorcycle license, the lady at the DMV was like, how do you survive in this world?
Does that make sense?
How do you not have a
Right.
bank account, a credit
This is
card,
a
or
disadvantage.
insurance?
Look at the ground.
And like
Right.
are
Okay.
functioning
The
as a
first
human
one
being. And I'm
is
like,
spotlight
I've
right
worked
there.
my whole
First
life.
one is a
I have a
21.
ton of money saved up.
Yeah,
And I don't trust
second one
banks, and I don't have credit cards
is,
because my
19.
ex-girlfriend, fiance destroyed my credit.
Third one
So
is
I just learned how to live on
Okay.
cash and not dealing with anybody else. And I did that for 20 plus years. And then a year or two ago, I started legitimizing everything and getting bank accounts and credit
9.
cards. And I'm like, God forbid something happens
10.
to like my parents or something. I literally don't
That,
exist.
your final
I'm
dagger
like off
hits
the
in the side
grid.
of its ribcage, and the creature slumps over on the ground, living out a
So
horrible
now
gurgling
I'm completely
hiss and
legit. Now I have
slowly
3 bank
dies
accounts.
amongst the
I have
mud.
like 15 credit cards.
Daredevil.
I did everything in my power to get my credit to the maximum score. My credit
that
is
all
like
of it?
through the roof phenomenal.
Make a perception check.
I fixed it all in about 2 years. It took me 2 years and I got everything back
Oh, I rolled
to the
managed percent
greatest
in the forest.
a human being could be.
Oh my god, I rolled a 1
We're
twice
trying to
in
become a
fucking row.
cashless society. It's just used
I
to
see nothing.
it's just used for crime and it's too easy to steal and simply lose. You have to pay
You're
extra
about to look
fees if you
down
pay by
into
cash.
inspect the vicinity,
That's
however,
kind of
the
what I
tree's
see around
starting to
here.
bow
When me
forward,
and
you're like,
Lauren
"Oh, you have
went
to catch
on
yourself,"
the
and you
dinner
have no chance
cruise
to even
right
survey
before
the
Christmas,
area.
we went on the dinner cruise and they were like, "We're just letting you know that it's a no cash
16.
place,
As
only
you take a
credit."
moment, the
And
right and you could hear the
I think the
blood
parking
pumping in your
garage you
ears,
went
but you
to
also hear the
was no. There was no
rising
attendant.
hissing, what
We
sounds
they were
like
like,
some
"There's a
sort of
parking
distant
garage
echo
across the
coming
street,"
up
and it
from
was
the
like,
subterranean
"This parking
tunnel.
garage is
Oh, no.
no cash parking
Subterranean
garage.
tunnel?
There's no
Yeah,
parking
the
attendant.
fireball, I think
You
it, like,
park yourself, and it's
lot
all on the
pissed me
honor
off.
system. I mean, they have cameras, so you get
Maybe
ticketed.
fireball.
But I'm like, oh my god, they're
Like,
literally going out of their way to eliminate the use of cash. And I guess I get it. But coming from a person like me, thank God I legitimize myself.
Right.
You can,
Because
you can tell that there
I
is
would
motion
literally
coming from
be
underneath
lost.
this
Half Dragon Con, when I went with Ray, that was around when I had actually started getting credit cards and stuff. And Dragon Con, a lot of the places were no cash.
Form. Jesus Christ.
It blows my mind
You're horrible.
because my
Oh,
whole
wait, no, you
life,
turned back to
everything was always cash is king, cash is king. You
And
always
then
get
I'm
a
just going
discount.
to do a
Like a
roll
lot of
stone
places where I am still do a cash
flat
discount at
over the
restaurants,
area with the
ma and
holes.
pop type places. Chain restaurants and
So,
stuff like that
from these
usually
stone
don't do it.
chunks
But like
and
if I go to the
portions of
Chinese
shattered
restaurant down the
bodies that
street,
litter part of this garden,
they'll give you like a 10 or
a
15%
giant stone
discount if
wall
you
kind
pay
of
cash.
forms
And it
around
says it on
and
their
builds
menu. It
over
isn't
it,
like they're being
sealing
shady. It literally
these
says
holes.
they advertise it
Eventually
though
you're-
as not a discount. That's how they have to do it now. It used to be where it was illegal to say you get a cash discount. Now they have to say you get a 3% charge on your
If
credit
they're not
card.
budging it, they're just hitting
But
underneath.
if you pay cash, there's no
I've seen more
charge.
frantic
So that's how they
attempts
get
on it.
away with it legally.
Alright.
Because back in the day, people would be like, pay cash, you get a discount. And they'd be like, tax evasion, and you get in trouble. So now you just save the charge of the credit card.
What is this obelisk? It seems important if these things are
What does it
protected.
say?
It has writing in Elvish.
What does it
Anything
say?
less than a
It
quantum
says,
computing
"A
world
name
leaves
is
digital
earned."
information
A
vulnerable.
name is earned.
I'm too paranoid for all that.
A name
I
is
need a stable
earned.
Should we
government
say
that's
a name
not
to it and see what happens?
prone to crazy
One of
shit
the
to back
stone
my cash dollar.
parts of the
See,
wall
that's what I'm
begins to
afraid
crack
of.
from underneath.
Now I have all my money in banks and
Didn't your
stuff,
Cisa say
and I'm
something
like,
about
I don't like
her
that I
mates
can't
wouldn't say its
access my
name?
money.
Right, that's right.
Like technically,
And
I'm
this is
trusting
a
the
symbol
government,
of
and I'm
IM.
trusting the bank. And yes, it's all insured, and the FDIC and everything covers it. But I'm like, I just
You
like
say it out
knowing
into
where
the
my
air.
money
Why don't you
is.
say it into
And
this triangle
right now,
hole
if the
over
world just shut down, how do I get my money?
Say knowledge.
How does everybody get their money for that matter? The world would just implode on itself.
Elvish is just
over it.
English, except
Knowledge now.
I'm going in the triangle hole.
But to be honest with you, the reason I did it was interest rates got so high that I'm like, I'm losing so much money not investing my money in like CDs and credit unions and stuff like that. Some at the time, some were paying as high as like 7 or 8% on your money. So if you had like $100,000, you'd make $8,000 a year on your money, and that was going on for like 2 or 3 years, or at least like a year or two.
All right, I need you to make a Constitution saving.
So I'm like, I gotta start getting my money in the banks, and that's what I did.
All right, without an issue.
The
eyes find yours
banks have
and you
nothing to
kinda
do
grin
with
as
the
you
government
bring,
here. So
what kind of attack
gold
you
and
wanna
silver, LOL, society is a scam, and I was doing that
Alright,
too.
go for it.
Clever. I think I told you guys like 2 years ago, all my money I invested in gold. I had all my money invested in gold, and then I was like,
Ernest goes to
all right, I don't like that gold fluctuates,
Yeah,
and there was like there was a time where it dipped real low, and then I'm like, all right, you know what? I'd rather just have my money and know exactly how much money I have. And then I sold all my gold, and like 6 months later, gold went through the roof, and I would have made like double my money. I would have easily made like $30,000 or $40,000 if I had just kept my money in gold.
It was.
But I didn't trust it. It was like too. It was too
12
crazy to me. The swings.
modifier,
So 24 plus the modifier.
which is 32, and then plus.
But who's
10
getting a
is
shot?
42.
42. Did you
And
roll
quantum
the additional-
entanglement only works the
brutal critical
one
roll?
time. Quantum physics.
Roll 4d6 on
Anything
top of
less
that.
than a quantum computing world leaves
it is,
digital information
all agree
vulnerable.
it's the jelly
Yeah, I
on
read
the
that
cloud
one.
at this point.
I just wanted to reread it to make sure I heard it
You like it
correctly.
smooth?
A grand total of
The question at this point.
I'm investing in housing.
Do you double those
And-
because it's the dice?
on the
It funds?
the
What is
brutal
it
critical-
funds? Oh, IT funds. I was like, what is
Yeah.
it funds?
All right. So
Turned
59
out pretty
points of
great,
damage. You
except
choose
right
square
now
up,
the housing
and,
market is so high. I guess that's game over there. Nothing is selling,
with the-
so it's
the
been
blade
2 years
using
since I
the
get paid.
stone kind of holding
Still
it in
get
place, like an
insane
executioner's
interest though.
block.
Yeah, there's a thing around me like that.
The stone is
Or
just right,
Atlas,
fighting
are you
itself,
talking about?
betting about,
I forget what the company's
7 to 8
called. I'm
inches
sure
into
there's
the
several, but I
throat
keep
of the
seeing
basilisk at-
commercials for a company where they're like,
immediately begins
do
to
you
just
want to buy a
fly out
house
of
but
the
you don't
side,
have enough money
and
to buy the
it's
whole
gurgling,
house,
and
or
it's
do you
kind of
want to get
trying push
involved in
through.
like a
You wedge the
project?
blade out, go for
It's
your next
basically
strike.
like an investment company where you give them your money like a bank, and it's insured and covered and everything else like that.
20, 30.
And they basically buy up real estate, and you become like a real estate investor with a bunch of other people. So instead of buying like one house by yourself and taking all the risk, or if you don't have the money to buy the whole house yourself, you go into it with a bunch of partners. So you probably don't make as much as if you did it. Well, you definitely don't make as much as if you did it yourself.
Both saving throws were failed.
But
You gain another
you're
bonus
also minimizing the risk and carrying
You're almost catching them
the with carrying a house. I've told you guys this before. I used to flip houses with my dad, and the carrying cost is what eats up your profits. If you carry a house, like the idea was to buy a fixer-upper, and within 3 to 6 months, fixing it and flipping it and selling it within 3 to 6 months, having all that happen. If you didn't have the house fixed up and sold within 6 months, you would easily start eating up thousands of dollars of profits.
Sure.
And we would usually make like 30 or 40,000 a house, and it would take about 6 months to do. But if you took a year to do it,
Get some and put it in my
you would have
bag.
lost the 30 grand just in taxes and shit like that. And then you end up working with that whole year for free. And something like this ended up happening to us.
Of Basilisk around. So you guys.
We ended up buying up 3 or 4 properties, and then the market crashed, and my dad had to carry all these properties for like years. And he ended up doing all right in the long run, but I remember shit got tight for like a while. Like he literally had like 3 or 4 properties, and he was working like 3 jobs to make sure he could pay all the taxes and carry them, and it was torture. But he made it through. Ended up making a decent investment off it.
Has anybody like put their hand in the hole yet?
It's all you, Grog.
All right, I put my head in the hole.
Where the
I
one
use
you
a
killed
system
is?
where I
The triangle.
loan out to
The
other
triangle.
land and property
Okay.
owner developers, get
So you take
between
your hand,
13 and
place
20%
it
interest.
inside this
It's backed by
empty
ownership
recess in
in
the
existing
obelisk.
property if failed to pay back
It
the loans and
reaches
interest.
into where
See,
the
that's
shadow of the
very
obelisk completely
cool.
Takes it to the wrist.
I something like that I gotta find where I am. I want to start
it goes-
investing in like right now. I control all my
I'm gonna
investments
take my
as far as like
iron
I'm doing
stone
stocks and CDs and stuff like that.
and shove
But
it in the
nothing
hole.
I've done earns more than like 10%
You take the iron
on my
stone and
money.
you place it
I
in
think
the
the
hole.
highest I
You
got
kinda-
was
I think it's
10%, and that's a
light that
high
gives off
risk.
just naturally
Not a
from the
high
natural
risk, but a
enchantment.
riskier
It kinda
thing
lights
than
the
most.
inside of the.
I'll
the
take
dark
13 to
recess.
20%
And as
right
you place
now.
it inside, the top of the obelisk begins to glow ever so faintly, like a little beacon. It's kind of the very, very top of the stone glows a matching color to your stone.
Matching color.
Matching
Yeah, you
colors.
all make a perception check.
Matching colors to our stone.
Bollocks!
17.
14.
16.
19.
25.
Oh. Check out the brain on Brad.
Okay.
Ashley Blindside?
16.
Ashley Blindsight. I love it. Ashley
so
Blindsight.
You-
Your
you catch a
friend
little bit of this
with the game
rod
store
and
is
kind of
selling
perk
the
up as you
original
notice and
house.
you see
Just
immediately.
saying.
There is
Invest
a
in
matching
farms. You ever
beacon
heard of
a
an
different faint
acre
glow
trader?
that appears to be a streak
No, I did
down
not.
the mountainside
Half-assing a
in the
flip
distance.
is one thing, but
A little bit
invest
off-center
in
from direct
farms.
south
You ever?
direction
I
you're
never heard of
facing.
that.
But there
Acre
is a-
trader.
there is a
What is
slight
that?
marker,
Do tell, my friend. I'm
very
assuming
faintly
you buy
visible,
acres of
on the
farmland
mountain
and
range, just
invest
visible
in
over the
the agriculture,
I
so to
put a pin in
speak.
How do you do that?
And I tell Keelan.
Yes, that's
"Yeah,
right,
you can
Mike.
use that thing.
Mike, I'm gonna add this to my
Hold
notes.
up the hunk of
Mike is saying my
corn.
friend,
Coal.
when
No,
Michelle was
that's not what I
visiting,
mean. You'll
one of my
spell
other friends visited and said he was selling his house.
Fastest
with us.
way
Your
to get to
GPS.
this point.
I didn't bring it.
I'm gonna
because
text him.
everyone said
I
to
honestly
learn that
completely
spell
forgot, but you're right.
after.
Today.
I've been to
Seriously?
Paul's house
I thought you
too.
were
He
glad
lives
that
like 15 minutes from me and has a really nice house in a decent area. The only reason I think he's selling is he's downsizing because I'm pretty sure his house was his parents' house or something like that, and it is a massive house.
It's okay.
It is
it's fine. I can
humongous.
see it.
Me too.
It's totally fine. I can see it, and
You had it already memorized when you guys got to the edge of the forest. I'm pretty sure.
Okay, well then I thought you were saying to pick something.
Who was I
else
taking
that
the
was
shot for? I feel like
handy,
I
so
forgot to take. Oh,
I
Varro. Or did I
take
take it for
back,
Varro?
and I'll
Oh no, I
use
did
it
take one for
now.
Varro. I just poured another one to
What?
Mike. Michael, anything interesting or new coming out at
Is
GameStop?
it me tonight?
Any new Magic
just-
cards worth buying or Pokemon or something?
photocopy.
I still have all the bundles right here. We're going to
It's all good.
Can't
open them all, I
What do
promise.
do
There
I-
is just
do
a
I-
giant corner. I still have
can
like
keep
boxes
it.
of
I just
lick your
Labudus
finger
and
and
stuff.
stick it in
I don't
the
even know if
list.
people even care
just
about
use
them
the
anymore.
spell and
I have all
pretend
this
you
stuff
never
I was
learned
supposed to
it
do
because
Never
unboxings
learned
of and I
it.
never
I've
did
been there
it.
the whole time.
Life
I
got
use
busy.
it.
So
Oh,
cheers
I
to
got
Mike.
used 6 levels, so feed- Look, guys,
We're off the rails, guys.
find the path that way.
Let's do this.
Okay, so your point. What is it you're focusing on for the spell?
And I saw Marion Ravenwood
That'd
just
be my
jumped in.
life.
Okay.
Good day to
But I
Marion
pointed
Ravenwood.
out
Marion,
to
you're
you.
the next
Point it
shot.
out.
When is your
Am I
break
doing this
over?
wrong?
No, you're not
I'm
doing
assuming
wrong.
you're on
You
break,
cast the
Marion.
spell,
If so, when
and
is your break? Ed?
Concentrating on the source of this beacon. You
We have a
feel
little over
the
20
direction
minutes
that will
left.
pull you the best way
In
to
this
travel towards
world
that beacon
of
is to travel towards
Critical
that
Role.
beacon.
Look, you're just doing what the bossy half elf told you.
And if we hit 50 likes, I mean, we're pretty far away.
That's the
but if we
old
had 50
bossy half
likes-
elf.
Can I, DM? Can
I don't even think we're at
experiment?
25
Take
yet.
away- If I
Ooh.
take away my Ion Stone, does the light fade?
As you pull the ironstone out of it, the beacon does fade. Yes.
I have to go back
But
now.
you have a direct.
I don't
I
have a
have an
break.
idea.
Oh,
I
Marion,
have
you
a
want
card
Marion?
now.
If you
I have a pen and
if you
right
don't
back
take a
in
shot of
that
anything,
counts.
I'll have this one
Right?
for you
No
right
matter
now.
where you
Look at
travel,
that.
Oh my god, I almost chased it with the
you have
rest
a
of the
directional
shots.
position towards
Cheers to
Okay.
Marion Ravenwood. Must go back to work. Just wanted to say hello real quick. Marion, I did see your Donkey Lips picture and I have to text you later. Marion, text me tonight around 9:30, 10 o'clock.
Here we go.
And I'll talk to you. I keep forgetting to respond to the picture, and then I see your name light up, and I'm like, oh yeah, when I'm done, and then I always forget. But you know it's not you. It's nothing personal. Text me at 9:30. Cheers to the great Marion.
You should
Ravenwood.
piss
On
on
the
the
obelisk.
obelisk just to be sure.
You should lick it too after you piss on
Let's
it.
think it will.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, let's go.
All right. Are you guys leaving?
Yep.
I guess so. Wait, we need some basilisk blood and stuff.
did that.
Already
Yeah.
got it. It's
Like,
already.
you're just you're standing amongst the obelisk, a long series of mud with a
There's
bunch
probably
of,
enough for
mostly
2
together
more
stone
shots?
statues of people
And I did have ice in it. It wasn't that high though. I only had like that much ice, so it is like watered down a little, but it still has a bite to it.
Sure.
Donkey Lips. Michelle met Donkey Lips from Salute Your Shorts. If you know Salute Your Shorts from Nickelodeon, it came on with Hey Dude.
26.
Hey Dude, Salute Your Shorts. All these shows came on Nickelodeon when I was a lovely youngster. And Marion met them.
19,
Budnick
alright.
and
You guys
Donkey
both,
Lips.
start gathering around the
She
side
met
of the
them at
ruin.
the Back to the Future
glancing
reunion
about the
because they have a
outside,
band called the Flux
it looks like at one
Capacitors.
point it was a
And she
smaller
has a picture
structure,
with
like
them,
part of
and
the
now she is
construction
friends
of
with
the two
Donkey
was a-
Lips. And Donkey Lips was calling
a
her when
satellite
she was
place
in
of
New
worship
Jersey
rather than
visiting.
like a
We went to Avelinos,
honestly,
the
a
bar down the
beacon
street
for
from the
her to
arcade.
Um,
And Donkey Lips called her
but
and left a
nothing about
voicemail
it
while we
catches
were
you-
there, and
your eyes.
it was
As you're
100%
stepping
legit.
over,
So
the
Michelle
remnants of the
is friends
stone
with the
individuals
great
in the
Donkey
ground,
Lips.
You catch your eye.
Text me
on
when you get done
one
with
of
work,
the
Marion.
individuals you see,
I'll be at Lauren's.
lying
I'll probably be
partially
slightly
submerged in the snow
intoxicated,
and mud.
but I will respond.
You glance down and see
Best band
two
name
arms that are
ever.
out like
Yeah,
this, although
it was.
the right arm
But
elbow down
imagine
is
you
missing,
didn't
it's
know.
broken off
I'm
the
friends with
stone.
Donkey Lips.
Both
LOL.
reaching
Yes.
out
Imagine
a
you
young
didn't
human
know,
male, shortish,
and you showed up to a
brown
Back to the
hair,
Future
spectacles into his
reunion,
nose,
and Bobby
thin,
Budnick and Donkey Lips are
body
jamming
and,
out on
tucked
stage
in nice
to
button
Back to the
shirt,
Future music
slacks.
with a band name called the
This
Flux
is
Capacitors.
Tyriok,
It's like when when Michelle told me, I was like, I almost don't believe you because that just sounds so utterly ridiculous.
Wait.
And the fact that you then tell me they befriended you and hang out with you now, the whole thing, not that Marion would make this
Listen
up,
for a
not that
moment.
Michelle would tell me like an
not leaving.
elaborate lie like
I
this,
don't tell
but
anyone.
everything about it, I was just like, what I thought was
I don't tell
that
anyone.
somebody tricked Michelle. This is
can't
literally
see.
where my mind went.
But you could
Bye to Michelle. I'll see you. I'll talk to you later. But my mind literally went to, oh my God, did someone trick Michelle into thinking they were Bobby Budnick and Donkey Lips? But I'm like, who would look like Bobby Budnick and Donkey Lips? If you go look them up right now, they look so unique
You don't know.
that to have two people together from the same
Eventually, after
show
you guys
that look
do
so
a
similar
perusal of the
in a
ruins, you
band
find your way back to
saying
the
that they're
party, and you
these
guys
people.
continue traveling which way? Towards the.
I was like, I don't get it. And then he
I've
called.
got it in my
Then he
head
called
now.
and left a voicemail, and I'm like, it sounds just like him. And then she showed me a picture, and I was like, oh my God, that is 100% Donkey Lips and Budnick.
Hi, Vex.
You remember that map maker?
Under
You were with
20
us,
minutes,
so much
everybody.
shit has happened.
Who has not gotten a shot?
Do you remember Tyriok?
At
the
this
map
point, I
maker?
feel like I gave a shot to almost every. Holly Mac.
I don't think I was
Holly
supposed
Mac,
to,
are you
but-
here still?
There's a man over there. His arm is
Holly Mac.
gone.
I know I saw you earlier.
Can you?
You're probably still here. I
Can
don't
you
know if you
fix
said anything in a bit.
stone?
But Holly Mac,
Can
you gotta
fix
get a
man
shot.
who's been turned to stone?
You gotta get a shot, Holly Mac. And who else did I miss? Neil? I think I went. Did Neil? Are you still here too? Who didn't get a shot? Because there's 2 left. There's enough for 2 shots. And we're down to 15 minutes.
Fought the basilisks.
2 years ago, yeah.
Belated bidet, did we hit the
We covered her in
TPK
basilist
yet?
blood.
What is the TPK?
I need to.
Holly
double
Mac
what
is
did you do
here.
that?
Cindy, my cat, hasn't gotten
you do
one.
that?
Cindy, my cat. Cindy
Sure,
will
which
get one.
stone is he?
Still here. Been
You
quiet.
go
Holly
there by
Mac
that
is the
tree
next one.
there.
Holly Mac
Do you see him? There's 2
gets a
hands
shot.
pointing towards the sky.
Then back Lestor,
Okay.
and then Cindy, because I'm pretty sure I could squeeze 2
One and a
shots out of
half.
this.
Arms, you fucker.
Cheers to the great Holly Mac. Holly Mac. I'm
You
jumping
walk
into
over
more
there and you
leverage
see,
next week.
a number
I
of
have
broken
caught up.
body parts all turned
I'm
to-
pretty sure I
to
caught up
stone,
to where
various
we're getting.
states of
And now I
deceased
got to
or
watch
falling.
some more. So we
you do see
will
a young man
be
who's,
joining
you know,
some.
caught with
I
his
got to do
arms out, one
leverage and
broken
Once
off the
Upon a
elbow,
Time.
staring up,
I think I only got
glassy
1 or
nose.
2 episodes left in the can, and I got to
You're
catch
both
up.
frightened
So
and frozen in
cheers
a moment of-
to
of
the great
complete
Holly Mac.
unaware
And
danger.
Neil, Neil's got to get one. Did I do one for you when you jumped in?
Okay, could I try covering him in some of the basilisk's blood?
Sure. You take one of the vials you collected and take the basilisk's blood and pour it over the statue. The blood
Holly Mac.
congeals and spills over.
So here we go.
Crystallizing slowly as the ice cold gets to it.
There is still enough for 1 more shot, and that's
doesn't
I've been
have an effect.
filling them over the line too. So there was definitely a lot of
Gather
shots in that thing.
Based on the last time it happened, the blood needs to be applied within a short period of time after the person turns to stone.
Okay.
Okay,
Anything
okay.
else that might help?
Probably greater
Technically
restoration.
partaking kindly.
I do.
Backless.
You
There are 2 shots left. Neil, I think I feel like I took one for Neil when he jumped in. But we have Backless Door
the stone form. The
and
form
Cindy
glows
the
with
cat
energy.
and potentially
glow
Neil if
subsides
I
and
didn't
fades.
take one for Neil.
The stone
So we went
texture
from
of his
having
body
not enough
begins
shots to take
slowly
to
soften, and
2
the
many.
color
No,
returns to his skin.
Neil, correct me if I'm
And
wrong.
for a
Did somebody
moment,
remember if I
the
did?
head team seems to shake and the eyes kind of clarify and a voice begins to peek through the
Neil, have you seen any movies? I got one a few weeks ago. I'll be okay. LOL. Neil.
As all of a sudden,
Oh my God,
his arm begins
scream.
to just spray.
Oh my
bouts of blood.
God.
Oh God.
Blood is spraying everywhere.
I was not catching it with the sword.
Oh God!
I love it. I love it. Neil, have you seen any movies recently? Earlier we were talking about
Sprays right across your face.
Bone Temple, Primate, Greenland 2. I haven't seen either of them. Any of them. I haven't seen a movie since Avatar Fire and Ash. But me and Lauren are probably going to do a double feature tomorrow, depending on the weather. It's supposed to snow, but we have a Jeep. We have the
You gather that might have been
elevation
something
Jeep.
to do
The
before
elevation
you had
Jeep
restored
can
him.
go anywhere. It said so on the commercial. It said you can go up a mountain. So I'm going to do it tomorrow.
However, go ahead and heal for cure wounds. Roll a d8 plus 5.
Kind of fucking hilarious.
Fucking hilarious. So fucking hilarious.
5d8 plus 5?
No, depending on what level you want to use on it.
So
Level 1 is
fucking
1d8 plus 5.
good.
God. Okay, I feel like I'm using all this. But I don't know. Oh, yeah. Okay, so let's do level 5.
Level 5? All right, go for it. 5d8 plus 5.
5d8.
Not our finest hour.
Insert dramatic Judy Hope blood spray here. I love it. Oh my God. Are we talking about Judy Hopps? Oh, Judy Hopps
Good job, Grog.
from Zootopia. I was thinking of something and now I just escaped
So
me.
how much is that?
We're just spewing blood all over.
Okay, as you reach out,
Oh,
grasp the edge of
UHF.
his
The
bleeding-
first thing that comes to my mind when I think of spewing blood
The warmth kind of
is
causes the pain
call
to fade.
me
It kinda comes
Mr.
for a second.
Butterfingers from
Oh,
UHF.
Sorry. Looks down as the wound has stopped bleeding. Skin is it's kind of.
I saw Avatar in
scabbed
3D with
over,
Cobe
and it
this
looks like
week.
It's now at a place where
That
it's
week, I
no
think.
longer an open
Oh,
wound. It
last
is
week.
mostly
What did you
healed
think,
over,
Neil?
though it
I
has
thought
now
it was
been
freaking.
part of the
I
body.
did not want to see it in 3D,
like you read
but we had
through
no choice
my brother's
because in
Loving of a Toad?
every IMAX and Dolby theater it was 3D.
This is a bit
And I
beyond
told
your
Lauren after, I'm like,
healing
I want to see
capability.
more 3D movies now because I feel like the technology advanced so
Thank you,
much
small
since
one.
my last 3D movie. My
he
last
kinda
3D
goes to reach up
movie,
for his
I'm pretty
glasses
sure,
Oh.
goes
man.
all the way back to like one of the
terrible.
first Avenger movies. I think it was like Age of Ultron. We were talking about this
And he
before.
looks around
I
and
think
looks-
Age of Ultron might be the last 3D movie I saw, and I thought I didn't get any motion sickness. I had them on
well,
for
I seem
all
to have got
3.5
myself in a bit of a
hours.
predicament.
I even showed up to
What
the
happened?
trailers because I
Well,
wanted to
I
see
was-
the Avengers Doomsday trailer.
had to,
So we watched
two
the
escorts,
trailers and a
and,
3-hour
I
plus
had to make
movie,
my way
and I
through
was like,
most of
I want to
Tal'dorei
watch
and
more
gotten
3D movies after
as far
this.
as this region.
Falcom
and,
Hall was decent British comedy. I saw that with Lauren the other day.
all I
We
remember.
enjoyed it. It reminded me of like
Big lizard creatures.
what is that movie with Val
Yes.
Kilmer?
Very scary. I
Something.
Run.
Oh my God, I'm brain
That's all I
farting on the
remember.
name.
Was it just the
Kind of
three
like an
of them, not a
airplane
large
movie.
group of people?
No, just 3 of us.
Real Genius. Real Genius with
trying
Val
to finish
Kilmer.
this portion.
That's what
Next, I,
Falcom Hall reminded me of. It reminded me of
And he goes over
Real
and
Genius.
reaches through some of the snow and pulls
Like that
up
kind
a
of humor.
large stone bag.
What the fuck is a British
That is currently
comedy?
still
Falcom
attached
Hall.
to his
Falcom Hall is a great one. I had a cheap 30 projector. I had a cheap 3D projector 5 years ago, and even that was damn great.
It's not a big deal.
Though I got a
It's just fragment.
huge LG CD
Alright, well,
C2
these were my maps.
OLED
stone?
now.
They are
Can't beat the
stone,
colors of
right?
HDR OLED for 3D.
Is he
I
on the
watch
ground
alone
still?
No,
in
he's
the
standing.
Meta Quest 3 VR headset.
Oh boy.
How do you watch
Takes his
3D
glasses off
on
and goes
your
to rub them into his shirt
on
and-
your LG TV, Atlas? Because I have the same TV.
Puts an egg
Did
on.
you, Atlas? Did you know? I have the same. I have the 77
One-legged
inch
duck walk around.
No.
C3,
What do I
maybe.
do?
Which hand
I
is
either
it?
have the
Left?
77 inch
Are you
C2 or
right-handed?
C3 OLED.
Kind of ambidextrous.
Atlas, we have like the same TV. I don't know if yours is the same size as mine, but I bought it because of our friend Kevin, me and Neil. Me and Neil's good friend Kevin bought one of these TVs. I might even have the G2. I might have the G2 or the
Well, you
G3.
have a great story.
Because I think the
now.
G2 or the G3 had a feature I wanted.
It's very true. This is a valid point.
You read wrong. I used the Quest. Oh, the Quest. Gotcha. I was gonna say, I'm like, how do you watch? I'm like, can I watch 3D movies on my LG TV? I love it. I don't disagree with you at all, Atlas. The LG, it is. I've owned easily a dozen TVs. Every time new technology would come out, when
pieces of stone,
720 became standard, when 1080 became standard, when like things were happening like HDR, and every time an advancement in quality that seemed worth it would happen, I would immediately upgrade my TV. So I've had 10 to 12 high-end televisions.
I come with you for now.
And this one is my favorite by far. The most expensive ever was my Sony Bravia. It was the first 3D TV ever. I paid like $6,000 or $7,000 for it. And it is currently sitting in my parents' kitchen because it is probably the least high-tech television in our house at this point. Everything else is 4K, HDR, Dolby Atmos, Dolby Vision.
All options.
So my $7,000 TV is a piece of shit, is what I'm saying.
I don't have it
for a short amount of time, or
so this one,
you can,
on that note, goes out to Cindy. Cindy, Atlas Redux Cat. Atlas, I'm so pleased to see you hung with us for pretty much the entire live stream. I forget when you jumped in, but you're still here, and we only have 10 minutes left. So Atlas, appreciate you joining us. As you can see, we're just a happy family of
I appreciate the offer.
Drinkers and nerds, I guess.
Think about it.
And all the above, maybe some of a little bit of both. But cheers to Atlas Redux and Cindy the cat. Cheers.
Walking south or northward, basically trailing past the path where you.
And here's the last shot.
I feel like.
And this one will be, look at that, right to the line, right to the line.
Do it though, right?
And who is this one for? Backlist door. Backlist door, if you're still here. You get the final shot, which we'll be taking in about 8 minutes. 8 minutes we'll take the final shot, which will close out this glorious live stream.
It's something else that I haven't done.
I'm going to start episode 49, just to see where we're at and what we got to work with. I am considering upgrading to the high-end LG G series. Basically see just even better. Yeah, that's what I might have. I'm not, that's what I was saying before, Atlas. I think I have the G series. Because I feel like my friend had the C series. And I think the only way I could get... I don't know. For some reason, I feel like I got the G series because I had to or something.
The division of topography, both top and bottom.
Why didn't you say so? I mean, we could.
Is there a C?
Help here.
Actually,
2 and a 77
did you
inch?
see something similar to this. Oh, this.
I don't know. I either have the C5 or the. I mean, I might have the G. I feel like when I was buying it, what happened was I think there was like a sale,
There are a number of.
and I could get the G for like 100 or 2 more, and I think I splurged.
Did you go in any of them?
No.
Yeah, if you got the G's, you're damn good set. I'm considering upgrading. Yeah, I'd have to look after this because now I'm honestly curious myself.
Well, look, you don't really seem
But
to have a lot on you. Why don't you join us?
I
for
feel
just
like
a
I
little
did
bit to the areas
for
that
some
you
reason
knows,
get
and
it.
then we'll send you back on your way, maybe with a bit
see,
of
I'm gonna-
ale, a little bit of food. Maybe
I want to see if I could
That would be
actually.
fantastic. And
Nah, because I cleared all my emails.
thank you.
I was gonna say normally I could search my
realize
email, but
now
the other
that
day
you come by, I
I
probably
cleared
would've
everything
been
to. I finally cleared
Whatever.
off my phone. Everything's running great.
Yes, well, I'm sorry about the arm, dear.
There are worse things. And I can retrain the right with this arm. It's totally fine.
The funny thing is, every time I've gotten a TV, I've never gone down in size. I've always gone up. I've never even matched. I remember I started with a 27 inch, then I got like a 32 inch, then I got like a 43 inch, then a 55 inch, then a 65 inch. Now I have a 77 inch. I don't know if I ever even. I probably went up slower than that. But I feel like I would never even match. I would always be like, I need bigger and better each time. To the point now where I have a 77. And I think the only step up from that is the 85 or an 88. But then someone told me they just came out with a 101 LG.
No. Technically true.
But I don't want to compromise quality. Like, to me, it's not worth compromising the quality for bigger. I'll get as big as I could get without distorting or
and that place is dangerous.
like, there's a point in which
don't want to go that way.
the larger you get, the more it diminishes the quality. Maybe ever so slightly, but there is a point. And I don't want to do. I want it to be the clearest, best picture possible at the biggest size.
We should probably take care of the
The orcs really quick, and then we could send him back with the refugees.
We did say we were going to take care of the orcs.
Yes, we did.
We did promise that.
What'd you say, Grog? Would you like to kill some orc?
I did consider going to a 77, but I already sit stupid close for a 65. That's, mine, I mounted mine on the wall. I think that's why I had to get the G. I think because I got the G, you get the portrait and you get the... Is that the one where it kind of sinks in the wall? I had to, like, get a template and screw it to the wall, and it literally, like, sucks into the wall, and it's like a portrait setting where it literally looks like a picture on your wall. Like, if I turn my TV off, there's a setting where you could actually make it look like a picture. And it's so in the wall that you can't even see, like, a quarter inch of a gap. It is flush to the wall like a picture. And I think that's why the G series, I think that's why I got the G series. I think I wanted it mounted flush to the wall, so it literally looks like a portrait. And I put it, because of that, I was able to buy myself 3 or 4 more feet than my last TV, and it looks perfect. I love it.
I know you can hear
Went open box and got it for under $537. The LG 55 class. That's what I did, Mike. There was an open open box like 3 years ago, 2 years ago, whenever I bought my TV.
The deal has been struck,
there was an open box.
honor it.
And I was like, can I come and see it? And they're like, yeah. And it was in like Staten Island or Jersey City. Maybe, I think it was Jersey City. And I drove down. I was like, can you open it up? They opened it up.
Anytime.
And there was literally not a single thing wrong with it. There was not a mark or a scratch or anything. It was still wrapped. Whoever bought it returned it and never even unwrapped it. It still had the plastic on the screen. And they were like, technically, it's an open box. And I was like, I'll take it. And so I think that's another reason why I might have got the G. I think it might have been an open box kind of thing.
You look out and you can see there's one large...
It was Best Buy. I got it from Best Buy.
...structure that you have not visited but passed by on the southeastern side of Vax'ildan.
Yeah.
Temple. Temple of Raven Queen.
The Temple of the Raven Queen.
The actual name of this, and you've heard it in passing before,
is the Temple of the Raven Queen.
Your initial pass over of the...
All right, so final shot. Is Backless Store still here? Backless Store, if you're still here, you get the final shot. But I want to make sure Backless Store is still lingering because you have to let it linger.
You see this dark...
And we're closing out. We got like
structure
2-3 minutes left.
Ridged, almost like an even rib cage along each side. It is ominous, and it's stuck out in the middle of the city because, amongst the rest of the jovial atmosphere, it kind of loomed over the Amaranthine Oubliette. But this
Amaranthine Oubliette, I love that. Yes, still here, Backless Door. Final shot of the night, and then I will shout everybody out. But we're gonna get 49 going first.
One after another. Another flash forward, and you see a chamber with
cheers, Backless Door.
Smooth floors. You see gold trim along large pillars that reach up to a dome-type stained glass ceiling of amber colors and white. And in the center of this chamber, you see what appears to be a pool of still crimson liquid.
I was going to say a pool of blood. No, it is
liquid
not a pool of blood, everybody. It is crimson
rises
liquid.
Up out of it. An arm rises up and beckons a finger.
I love it.
Vision goes to black, and you're back in the forest.
I love it. Out of the pool of blood, a figure emerges and then beckons with a finger.
Not exactly what I was talking about.
Are you saying you're missing you? I am
At some
missing me.
point,
Why
we'll
the
look
hell
at
isn't my Imager link opening? But searching in
Congratulations, you're
Google
creepy as
instead. I don't know. But I think we're down to 30 seconds or so.
We'll work it out.
We'll work it out. We'll work it out, everybody. Don't worry. Dude, my nephew bought this kid a new 30-inch from Best Buy a couple years ago. We install the mount while the kids
You
are
guys
at Chuck E.
gather
Cheese. We open the
yourselves,
box and the
your
TV's
new
cracked.
Companion,
Really?
and start heading in the direction that he ushered.
How
you
did you
within
did you
Frostweald
return it, or
Forest,
did they
where
like go? You
supposedly
did
these
that.
orcs have holed up and made their camp. You know that the good news is you probably have the element of surprise in this,
I feel like
but you're not entirely sure
That could be a
what
dilemma.
it is you're in for when you get there. That's where we'll end today's session.
that's where we're ending it. Posted my setup in show and tell on Discord. I shall take a look. I've had many setups. One of my favorite was when I used to have like this kick-ass massage chair that doubled as like a gaming chair, and I had a 3-station unit when I used to play League of Legends, and then my TV was a 65-inch at that time, and all of it kind of blended, and I had black lights everywhere and stuff.
19 strength, say what?
Well, that's it for that. But yes, my setup now is like, there is no such thing. It's like my TV's just mounted on the wall like a picture. If you walked in my room, you would see it. But it's like, if I had, like, I don't know, does the C series have this, what I'm saying? Where you could literally, I could set my TV to portrait mode, and it'll literally change my TV to different paintings. And it literally, if you walk in my room, you can adjust the brightness where you might not realize it's a TV. You might literally think it's just a painting hanging on my wall. And it's intentionally done so that the TV blends into the room. But I never use it like that. I think I did it like once or twice just like for shits and giggles just to see. But I
YouTube
typically
Premium
don't
has
use it like
ad-free
that.
videos and music. One subscription.
I'm going to
2
line
apps.
up episode
Right,
49.
Hello,
Oh,
everyone,
it's standard
and
on
welcome
it.
to
Okay,
tonight's
so
episode
it's
of Critical
standard.
Role, where a bunch of us nerds. Sorry. So, somewhere the Sphinx exists in the Frostweald, which the nameless mate to
We're gonna watch
Asisa,
this part.
the Gyna Sphinx you met in Vasselheim, sent you to go seek out this information. Upon going to the town of Western
Where's
to
the
north,
break here?
It had been partially
Oh, the
destroyed
break
by
looks
the
early.
Black Dragon Umbrasil,
Where's the
and
break?
in its absence had been taken
This is a
over
long
by
episode,
what seems
guys.
to be Grog's roving
There's the
barbarian
break.
herd.
The break is around the
They
2-hour
currently
mark,
sit
as
on
per
the throne of the
usual.
town of Westruun, and have
But there's a
made some
lot
sort of
after.
accord with the dragon, where they can
It ends
both
around 2:18
simultaneously rule that area as long as they continue
and goes to
provide,
almost
goods,
5.
gold, and whatever they can procure from.
Oh
those
my
who
God,
live
there's
in the
almost
city.
there's a
So,
2 hours and
deciding to
45
continue
minutes
south,
after
the party
the
made
break.
their way into the
a long
ever-frozen
one.
forests of the Frostweald. You stumbled upon a.
I'm gonna
small
let Matt
basilisk
finish this out.
that surrounded an obelisk of
And then
Irun,
we-
which gave you your first
honestly-
clues to the location where this.
We'd
Sphinx
have to
could
do
be
like a
found.
45-minute
You battled
YouTube
the
or Vox
basilisks,
o'clock.
destroyed their underground hive, or at least the.
Let me
the
wait
exit
till Matt's
from it,
finished
via
and we'll
fireballs
talk.
and other
Should
such
I
stone
do
wall
a
endeavors.
45-minute Vox o'clock
Found
and an
amongst
hour
these stone
Patreon to
ruins
get
of
to the
previous
break?
Victims of the
And then
basilisks, you
next
found
week we'll have
most
2
of
hours
Tyriok
and 45
Gadsworth,
minutes?
The wandering cartographer.
I feel like 45
now
is
missing
45 minutes too
a
much
portion
for a
of the higher
Vox
arm.
o'clock
However, he is
on top
restored
of
and
an hour
alive, which is much better
Patreon.
than how he was before, and is currently leading you guys towards a camp of orcs supposedly nearby, as some of the survivors of Westruun's destruction were camping far south, and some were being captured by the Rover
Westruun.
camp. So, you guys have just stepped away from the obelisk and the remains of these basilisks you've slaughtered, as Tyriok leads you guys from where he last saw
Tyriok.
this, at least where he saw some roving orcs before he found himself turned to stone in that previous area. So, as you travel along,
Here we go.
the cold midday air of this forest, there's no wind.
No
It's
Ashley
still and
Johnson
very
today,
quiet, which is
everybody.
unsettling in a place that's so out and open in nature. Your boots are crunching through the snow, step after step, but you're still being as careful and as quiet as you can, moving along. Tyriok is shivering in the cold, and one of you manages to pull out one of your extra blankets you have in the bag of holding to kind of keep him from going into hypothermia.
Tyriok, the Mount didn't play Fortnite,
guys
so he wasn't
press on
amused.
for
Yeah,
about 10 minutes or so,
it's
and
standard
he's,
on LG.
You know,
I
try to
read
look
that.
around and look at the placement.
So
of
what
the
do you guys
sun, look
think?
at different
45-minute
areas
Voxel
that
clock,
he's seen within
or
the forest, and he's
or
kind of
should I
thinking to
save
himself,
a little at the end? I just don't know if that's
All right, so I
a
recognize
lot.
that mountain spire towards that time of the day. That way is northwest. Follow me.
He continues to lead you that
All
direction.
of that with just a stump.
Yes, sir. You're terrible.
All right, you're terrible.
Tyrion, do you have a weapon on you?
The best weapon I have is right here.
All right, we'll stop right there. 14:30. I like a nice round number. So 14:30, 2 hours and 3 minutes looks like where the break starts. So we'd have to do like a 50-minute Vox clock. I think what we'll do the hour Patreon. That'll bring us to 14:30. Then we'll have about 50 minutes left. Maybe I'll do 30 minutes. Maybe I'll just save 20 minutes at the end, which will give us 3 hours total left in this episode of content. And then maybe I'll do 2 hours and then the Patreon hour. Or we'll work it out. We'll work it out somehow. But this Vox O'Clock and Patreon hour is we're definitely going to do a whole Patreon hour, which we sometimes have been avoiding recently because of trying to save time for the live stream. But this one, we do not have to worry about that. This is one of the longest episodes in a while. Almost 5 hours and the break's like 20 minutes. So, everybody, I'm going to call it a night. We have finished all the booze. There's nothing left. I have my energy drink, a little bit of energy drink left. And I'm going to just tell Lauren to come pick me up whenever she wants. She did text me and said, take your time because I'm probably going out for drinks with a friend. So I will probably just find out where she is. And if I don't have to leave right away, I'll start watching the Patreon hour or something. But let me say goodnight to everybody. Clever name I made. Wolf, Vero G, Michael, the Dude JB, Ace, and my brother, all my moderators. I love what you do. Clever name I made. Holly Mack, Backless Door, my good friend Neil Colvin was here. Shane Barron, Marion Ravenwood, Lauren, if you were around in the background. Ninja Master. I think I just said Neil, but I might not have. Who else we got? Shane Barron jumped in for a little bit. Leading Blind. I never saw Leading Blind leave. But at some point, Leading Blind must have took off. Maybe it was back when they were saying something about drinks or something. I forget. All I know is, if I missed you, write down below, and I will say goodnight. But I think I got everybody pretty much. If not, I'm sorry, but you know I love you. And is it Friday yet? Is it?